Yo, what's going on? TDA Watch Party. We back. Bama, Ole Miss. Y'all just saw LSU took the win. So you know this game is you still got to play the game. John Irie, producer here, video producer at Touchdown Alabama. We got Justin Smith, scouting and recruiting analyst.
Yeah, excited for this matchup still. I think this could be a really good game. A great opportunity for Alabama defense to show some improvement, especially with the way that Ole Miss can play. I think this is the first time that Alabama's going to go up against an offense that can really push the football down the field, which is what Tennessee did against Alabama, had a lot of success, and I feel Alabama really hasn't bounced back from that and showed that they can defend against teams who push the football down the field because they haven't had to. LSU, and also looking at when they lost against, when they beat Mississippi State did not push the football down the field. So yeah, I'm trying to see if they can have some more success in terms of that.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting game. Like for me, like I said, I know Bama has the talent everywhere, but I don't know how they're gonna play. So we just have to see. I still don't have a prediction for this game because I don't know. You have a prediction?
I think we make prediction on our site. I think I've said 45-42. I was thinking more that it could be a shootout just based on the fact the way the LSU can move the football, and the Crimson Tide have had problems with defending the deep ball this year, just going down to the different type of wide receivers who have had success. And Lane Kiffin is going to throw a lot of eye candy in front of your face. He's going to do a lot of different things at one time, and you're going to have to be disciplined. You're going to have great communication. I feel Alabama's defense has to play good for the Crimson Tide to win in this one. I don't think the Crimson Tide's offense is going up against a great Ole Miss defense, so that's why I think it could be a shootout. But we never know. Maybe these guys dig deep, find something within themselves. Going back to what Byron Young said earlier this week, play for what's in front of their jersey, the name on their back. It isn't a lot to play for now because if they win, LSU is going to the SEC championship. So they're going to have to fight for themselves and fight for the sake of what Alabama stands for.
Yeah, I think the team will play harder because of that. Just to show, like, you know, we still Bama. We still gonna get out here and play regardless. I know they have that mindset, so we'll see. But you know, they still have to make sure to try to make less mental errors and less mistakes, because that's been the cause of these losses. Really, just Bama messing up. They got talent everywhere, but we'll see. But let me do some shout outs here. We got D Pickett in here. Naomi is in here. What's going on? Tim Glover's in here. Sean from Huntsville is in here. We got Hardcore DIY in here. Jarvis S is in here. Dallas Danner is in here. D Finn is in here. Larez Moody is in here. Brian Douglas, what's going on? Rude Boy. Kickoff just happened. Ole Miss got the ball.
Take it down to about the 23-yard line. See this Ole Miss offense come on the field first to see what this Alabama defense can do against this Ole Miss offense. But I know a lot of people are talking about Alabama's team, and this is a good opportunity to basically dig into your depth. You really can go back to what you did at the beginning of the year. Make some subs. Give some guys an opportunity to get on the field, some young guys.
Yeah, exactly.
For next year. So you're sort of back to square one in a lot of ways in terms of moving guys out and moving guys in and give them some experience.
Yeah, for sure.
They 1st and 10. Fake it to Chris Jackson Dart. Then they're going underneath.
Whoa.
And that's what Alabama has to defend against. Yeah, and that's another reason I feel this could be a shootout. I wonder how this Alabama defense will come out. Will they come out inspired, juiced up, excited for this matchup?
Yeah,
that's a big thing. And Eli Ricks is down after the first play.
Eli Ricks down.
Yeah, Eli Ricks is down on the field, it appears. I'm not sure what happened. I know he was on the end on a tackle, moving his legs up and down.
They're like they're tending to his head area.
Yeah, I'm trying to see where he was at.
He got a helmet.
Nick. Yeah.
Yeah, helmet hit with it in his head with the helmet.
Yeah,
Hope he's all right.
So yeah, and looking forward, I know this kind of like late, early. I mean, something that's gonna happen later on, but I think this is a first time
He's
in a
up.
very, very long time. Just looking forward to the rest of the season, where the Iron Bowl will like have no significant meaning for the off season. Almost, I don't think we've seen that in a while. Where it always seems to be whereas Alabama has a chance to go somewhere with this win, or keep their season alive with that win, but now that game will probably have no significance.
I know Auburn loves to stop Bama from doing something.
So
in that game.
Jackson Dart, he can get up the field too. Similar, he fumbled. I think he was down. He fumbled.
Looked like his knees hit the ground before.
But Jackson Dart is another quarterback who can run the football, similar to Jaden Daniels. Also, Ole Miss they got a tempo offense. They're gonna have a hurry up offense. It's something Alabama had trouble with against Tennessee. Let's see what Alabama will do against Ole Miss, continuing to rush 4. It's gonna be I'm not sure it's false start or offsides.
Let me do some more shout outs. We got Brian Douglas in here. Rude Boy, I think I shouted you out. Rude Boy's in here. Crimson Kings is in here. We got VD Curie in here. Dallas Danner is up in here. Montarius Clay, what's going on? Bay G83 is in here. Tuskman is back. What's going on?
I think this, of course, Alabama fans, I know a lot of people want to get past this season as soon as possible, but still have a long time to go and still have some things to work on for the Crimson Tide. And I think this why this offseason, just giving a glimpse, is going to be really, really interesting. But Jackson Dart, his mean goal.
It's interesting to me that Bama or Bill O'Brien, whoever, cannot just do simple passes like that. It's difficult to do just simple passes like that. Bill from New York, what's going on? Montarius Clay is in here. Ammo Cat 1.
Second and 5. Right. Jackson Dart hit to gonna fake Quinshon Judkins, gonna get upfield for the first down. Of course, Judkins is looking to have a great day. The Alabama native from Pike Road High School, who Alabama didn't recruit, which was kind of, I wouldn't say it's understandable. I know Nick Saban said they wish they recruited him better, but from me covering recruiting, Alabama didn't give that kid a good look at all, to be honest. They offered Curtis Perry, who they landed. They offered his backup. Judkins' backup at Pike Road High School has an Alabama offer. So this kind of shows you that, they basically looked over. They didn't even offer the kid.
These running backs are just getting through easily. Getting easy yards on Bama right now.
Yeah, but Judkins gets up the field for that on that last drive. Turns to 2nd and 1. It'll be 2nd and 1. We'll give it to Judkins again. Judkins gets another first down.
Jeremy Sanders, what's going on? Ladenia Smith, welcome to the chat. Groon D is back in here. What's going on? Appreciate all of y'all tuning in.
Jackson Dart gonna give it to Quinshon Judkins. Judkins getting up the field again. Judkins just running all over this Alabama's defense. Like I said, he got something to play for. This kid has something to play for.
Fat Mac 06 is in here.
2nd and 4. Tempo again. Big play by Will Anderson. Just Will Anderson
out.
just took Judkins out, but Dart did a great job of pulling it. Great play by Anderson.
Judkins, my bad.
It's gonna be 3rd and 3 for Ole Miss. And the Crimson Tide can come up with a
Ole
stop
Miss just moved the ball up the field.
A 3rd and 3. Looks like a false start.
Lane Kiffin, you seen in that promo, he had some popcorn.
Yeah. Going back to last year.
He ain't saying nothing about no popcorn this time. Deborah Mary Marita. I think I said that right. Welcome to the chat.
3rd and 8 for the Ole Miss Rebels. Jackson Dart makes a move on Dallas Turner. He got space. He might get the first down. Good open field tackle by Terry Arnold. Dallas Turner was trying to make a move in open. Once again, diving. Tripped up. Actually, he tripped up.
Yeah, he tripped up.
Yeah. Ole Miss going on 4th down again. They went 4th down a lot last year. They're going to go Quinshon Judkins. That's going to be Zach Evans. He's going to be denied. Henry To'o comes up with the stop for the turnover on downs. Hopefully, it gives Alabama some juice there, give them some excitement, something to be pumped up about. I do feel like they came out a bit flat here, a little bit uninspired. Yeah. Hopefully, a moment like that wakes them up. Zach Evans.
But also, the game just kind of started because it was late too. We didn't see how they was looking, how they was feeling, how they came out. We didn't see none of that. So, but yeah, that was a good stop for them to be pumped up, get some energy going.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, they got to fight for get an opportunity to just play the game. I think that's important as well.
We got Coach Smook up in here. What's going on? Spike Lamb is up in here. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Bankroll Joe is in here. Sean Taylor. Will is up in here. Jennifer is in here. Jennifer McIntosh. Relaxing Wave is in here. You Know Me is back in here. Tim Glover's in here. Thad Take. Daryl Lampkin. Chemo's World. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button. Drop that like.
Okay, let's see what Alabama's offense could do. Of course, led by Bryce Young, Bill O'Brien, offensive coordinator for the Crimson Tide. See what the Crimson Tide come out with. I think this is the reason why I've struggled with making predictions as of late, because at one time, like a couple of seasons ago, Steve Sarkisian, even think last year was a little bit more dependable. You can always depend on Alabama to get 30 points off the rip. As soon as they step on the field, they were walking 30 points. But those times seem to have changed now, especially as of late. So I'm not sure what to expect out of this offense. I do feel they need to run the football a lot more than they have done in the past. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure what we can expect out of O'Brien at this point.
Yeah, I have no idea how Bama's gonna play these days, so I don't know. But I think it's gonna be a high scoring game.
Yeah, I think it can. I think it definitely can be a high scoring game. Hopefully, if it is a high scoring game, the Crimson Tide, for their sake, they can come up with some points.
Yeah. Just like you mentioned, Ole Miss defense, I think that's the reason it's gonna be a high scoring game. Don't really got that much of a dominant defense, so. And Bama defense.
Yeah, so
you just see they let them run up the field. You never know how they're gonna play, so I don't know. So I think it's gonna be a high scoring game.
Yeah, so we get to see what this Alabama offense can do on this first play. Jermaine Burton, Ja'Cory Brooks, JoJo Earl starting wide receiver for the Crimson Tide. Gonna give it to Ja'Cory Brooks. Seth McLaughlin is the starting center. That play is gonna get stopped in the backfield. Of course, the Crimson Tide are offense. Looking at Alabama's offensive lineup, which is what we expected. Holden, Burton, and Brooks and Earl are the listed receivers on the depth chart.
Jay from Sheffield's in here.
Second 11. Seth McLaughlin is currently starting. I'll give it to Jermaine Burton.
Jermaine Burton slipped,
but he gets stopped.
Nice to see a nice short pass.
Yeah.
Moon Rocker, what's going on?
I think we haven't seen, even though that play didn't work, but Bryce Young hasn't gotten any easy wins on plays a lot. It seems like y'all had to do something fantastic to make plays. Of course, he's special, he can do that, but you want to give him something easy sometimes.
That was refreshing to see for him to do a short, simple pass. I have not seen it.
Give the ball to the receiver. Give the receiver a chance to work too. 3rd and 9. Bryce Young drops back. He's got time. He's gonna throw it. Finds Cameron Latu sitting in the zone. Latu does a good job. I think he's grown as a pass catcher this season. I think Alabama hasn't done a really good job getting him the football. But the way he catches the football now, he catches it with his hand. He's not a body catcher. I think he's grown in that way this season.
Yeah. He catches with his hands for sure.
They got 1st and 10. Gonna get it to JoJo Earl on the screen in space. And the bubble screen, I think that was more of a bubble screen. I feel like Alabama has been doing a lot of normal screens during the early parts of the season, but that bubble screen actually looked nice. Like I said, easy wins. Give this man some easy throws sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, 2nd and 9 here for the Crimson Tide.
You got Dolomite in here. What's going on? Ronnie
Bryce
Salter.
Young gives it Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs gonna get stopped at the line of scrimmage. Close to the line of scrimmage, just 1 yard. I really like the way Alabama is trying to attempt to run the football.
Yeah. Ronnie Salter's in here. What's going on? Jant Sports is back. 6-0 is back in here.
Throw 3rd and 8.
Mario Gordon.
I think you guys are ahead of us today. I don't think we can get ahead of y'all. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get ahead of y'all today. I think the game being on CBS for sure. But 3rd and 8, Bryce Young is gonna drop back. He's got time. Gonna get
Bryce Young sacked.
Which is what, even though he held onto the football too long. I wonder. I don't think CBS gives us that angle like ESPN has been giving us the last couple of weeks, so we can really see. They did.
Oh yeah, they're giving us
let's
angle.
see if we see anything. Cover, defense.
It's like that. Who was on the left looked like they could have cut over to the right.
Yeah, the play didn't work. Ole Miss, great coverage. Great coverage for Ole Miss. It was just a bunch of comebacks I seen, but wasn't really creative or anything. So, yeah, he held on to the ball too long because he couldn't do anything else but hold on to the football.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what. Yeah, sometimes I think Bill O'Brien just find plays and call them. So I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I don't know. That was kind of.
That was all comeback, all hitch routes. Like in the coverage Ole Miss was in, it was so easy to defend. Yeah, I'm not sure. But I have no answer anymore anyway.
In that situation, do you, as a player, try to get open? Like,
yeah. As a receiver, yeah, you see if I'm on a comeback route, I'm sitting right here, yo. They're in front of me. He's not gonna throw the football. Yeah, you do move. Of course, that's what we've seen in the season in times like that where a play stalls out and they still move around.
I've seen Ja'Cory Brooks do that a lot.
Yeah, but if I'm Ole Miss, I'm doing what LSU did last week. Of course, I probably don't have Perkins on my team, but I would spy Bryce because it's going to be easy to cover Alabama's route combinations, route schemes this year. And Bryce Young got to move outside the pocket. Once he moves outside the pocket, spy him with a safety, not a defensive back or a linebacker. That may be a good defensive game plan.
Yeah. I think the Iron Bowl party is gonna be lame this year.
Yeah. The Iron Bowl, like I said, the Iron Bowl is just gonna be based on the tradition of the two schools. That's what you're gonna watch it for. I wonder, and it's always like I said, this is the first time we've seen, not the first time in a minute we've seen this game not have any significance. And when it did have significance, we've seen Auburn step up. But to be honest, this game may have more significance than Auburn this year, just based on the state of their program.
Yeah. I think Auburn needs this win more, for sure.
Yeah, I think. To be honest, I think the pressure switches to Auburn. Kind of like Williams wants to show that maybe he can have an opportunity to do something, so maybe it leans more towards their side as far as pressure.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Kid Flame 67's in here. Yeah, Jocelyn's in here. What's going on? Tell us how y'all feel in the chat. How you feel at this point, knowing basically LSU won today.
And if Alabama wins today, Alabama SC championships hopes are over right now anyway. But if they win today, LSU gets into the SC championship. And as Zach Evans gets up 5-6 yards, I expect Ole Miss to do it. Hurry up! I think something that's really interesting when you take a look at Alabama in their future. Brian Branch's
what is it?
Mouthpieces in his helmet.
Oh.
I don't know. That's another thing. Why guys don't wear mouthpieces anymore? Like mouthpieces are decoration now, hanging. You call face mask on that? I'm not sure.
Is the rule that you just have to have one on you?
I guess that's the new rule. Your face mask got to be in your possession.
But yeah, tell me in chat how y'all feeling about this season, because like as far as Bama,
great stop by Jalen Moody. I think he grabbed him by his jersey to take him down. But Jackson Dart, Jordan Battle comes down with the big hit, stops the first down. Yeah, we haven't seen that out of Battle. I haven't seen Battle come down and make hits. That's usually Hellums. Battle playing with a chip on the shoulder, maybe on that play. We haven't seen Battle do that a lot this year. I feel.
He got there quick. I was looking at last year at Ole Miss. He actually got a sack.
Okay, 1st and 10. I thought it wasn't the first down. Okay, this is where Alabama's gonna be tested. Down the field, great play by Arnold. I think if I'm Ole Miss, that's why I'm testing Alabama, because I feel like they haven't been tested like that since the Tennessee game. But the Ole Miss player looks to be down.
Hurt his ankle. Oh, he stepped on his ankle. Dang.
Ole Miss player is down as Ole Miss tries to push the ball down the field. I feel like the crowd is not really a loaded, a packed game.
I think their stadium kind of looks small.
Yeah, I think it is.
The LSU stadium look way bigger.
Yeah, I thought that wasn't. Yeah, I thought that last play wasn't the first down. They played before that one. I thought that wasn't the first down. He's might in the chat saying that. I thought it was not a first down either. But that's what Ole Miss does. Something that hurry up offense and moves the football down the field. I guess the refs say we're gonna let them play.
Yeah, Mario Gordon asked, "What bowl game do you think Alabama?"
Yeah, Alabama can still play a New Year's Six bowl game. I feel that's still a possibility. I think the way college football could shake out, they could be going to a New Year's Six, but kind of I think it all depends on how everything else shakes out. There's a lot of stuff that still has to shake out.
Yeah, that's the thing about.
To be honest, I think LSU. Looking at LSU, they're going to the SEC championship game. If Alabama wins, they're looking at LSU and Georgia. I don't see how LSU can beat Georgia. I don't see that. I just can't see that. Just based on I saw what LSU's offense did today, even against Alabama, they wasn't really good at passing the football. Just ran the football with Jaden Daniels a lot, and their defense is real deal. Maybe if Stetson, they can affect Stetson Bennett, and that's why LSU can beat Georgia if they go on to the SEC championship game. So a lot has to happen at the top, then we can see what bowl game exactly.
And that's the thing with Bama fans or just Alabama culture. I don't care nothing about no bowl game. It's not gonna help anything. If it's not helping towards a championship, I don't think I think Alabama fans care.
I think Alabama's in that same position they was in a couple years ago. Of course, when that LSU won championship, they had 2 losses. Went to the Citrus Bowl in Orlando. Of course, that game didn't. No bowl game has the same excitement as it once did, but Alabama did come out with some excitement, with some want to in that game to defeat Michigan, so the Crimson Tide will have that opportunity again in front of them.
Yeah.
Okay, 2nd and 10. That's that weird play, a trick play, double pass.
Throw the ball. Dang.
That's gonna be a pick.
What is he doing? What in the world? He been working on that pass all week.
Yeah, that was he held it too long. It wasn't a bad throw. It was a bad throw. It was a bad throw.
Yeah, he had to adjust.
It was a bad throw. The guy was open. The guy was open. That's the part. It was just a bad throw. Too late. Too much air under. It was just a bad throw, but the guy was open.
That's kind of stuff Bama need to try.
Drops deep. Gonna go deep against Alabama.
Whoa. What is he complaining about?
I guess he got pulled down. I guess he's trying to say he got pulled down. I'm not sure what happens. Did he trip? Did he get pulled down? This might get pulled down. Oh, he ran into DeMarco Hellams.
Ole Miss trying to.
Yeah, that's just Ole Miss. Ole Miss has ran that formation before. They do stuff they've done that earlier in the season.
Did Lane Kiffin do that stuff at Bama?
No way. No way Nick Saban will let him run that. 4th and 10. Punt. Kool-Aid McKinstry back deep. He says get away from the ball. Ole Miss is going to down it.
Yeah, they're trying to make sure since that the Quandarius Robinson incident.
0-0 still. Alabama, Ole Miss. Both teams have had. Has Alabama had a second drive? Alabama has that one drive. Ole Miss has two
One,
drives.
yeah.
It'll be Alabama's second drive.
Wait, I lost the name. Live and Love. Welcome to the chat. Deep. I think it says Dirt Bike without the eyes in it. Dirt Bike. Welcome to the chat. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure you leave that like. Hit the like button if you have not already. Appreciate y'all. Also, all super chats are appreciated.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all support as always.
Yeah, I think this also a good, since the position Alabama's in, I think this is going to give them, they're going to have to look within a lot over these last couple of weeks. They're going to have an opportunity to look at their program inside and out, what needs to be changed, what is going to be changed because of the world of college football we live in. For example, transfer portal, that hits you both ways. Of course, you could probably get somebody from the portal, but unfortunately, you might lose some players to the portal. Also, that's something Alabama's going to be faced with. The coordinator situation, how would that be handled? And there's a lot of uncertainty heading into next season for the Crimson Tide. It's so many questions.
Yeah, you remember last
big
year,
questions.
all them people transferred after that championship game. I wonder if people will do that after this season. But there are some people I wouldn't be surprised they transferred because they're just not playing. Like Tyu Jones-Bell.
Yeah, it's Alabama will undoubtedly lose some players to the transfer portal.
Really, Trey Sanders?
It's just the nature of college football. And some guys like Trey Sanders, like Jones-Bell, guys you talked about, some fans are going to understand that. Hopefully for the Crimson Tide, they don't lose guys who you feel like can do something in the future. For example, Drew Sanders.
Yeah.
That was kind of one of those
still don't know.
Like, yo.
Yeah, that was still kind of weird. Because he was playing. He was up next.
Yeah.
He was going to be that guy.
Yeah, so I think Alabama has a chance really to look at themselves, like you guys said, reset the culture, reset what they want to do here, because they're going to have major questions to answer next season. But 1st and 10 for the Crimson Tide, 2 wide receivers on the field. Bryce Young drops back. Bryce Young had hardly any time.
Line, man.
Is that it? I think he's outside the box.
He's behind. Yeah, I mentioned Leary. Said Leary should transfer. I think one more year. If he don't play it next year.
Yeah, it all depends on how he's handling it. Yeah, from the outside looking in, you would say maybe he gives it one more year to see what happens. But
yeah, of course, we don't know.
Yeah, it all depends on how he's feeling at this point. But 2nd and 10, Alabama with the 2 tight ends set. Well, Rob Oots more of an H-back, gonna move outside. Gonna give it to Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs gonna find a little bit of space, gets 2 or 3 yards. Alabama's offense is having little success early, which is what we've seen over the last couple of games. Really, yeah, LSU game. Alabama's offense has really stalled out the last couple of weeks. I would say last couple of weeks, including those last 2 halves against Mississippi State.
And Ole Miss defense is looking decent.
Yeah, and Ole Miss defense is not great. And that's the thing that some people are going to talk about. This is not a great Ole Miss defense. It's just they got offense, but the defense is not great. But 3rd and 7, Ole Miss looking on dollar blitz. They will not. They will drop back guys. Bryce Young going to hit Ja'Cory Brooks.
Whoa.
The ball was catchable, but the ball goes through his hand. Alabama's offense looking, I wouldn't say average. Looking below
if you're an Alabama fan, Alabama will put you on a roller coaster throughout the game.
Yeah,
it's just looking like
based on the way
it's over.
Alabama's offense basically has looked horrible, you can say, over the last couple of weeks, including LSU.
Yeah,
it's just 2 drives though, but they gotta change something around. Something is not working.
There's no passing game.
Yeah. And when the last time we said that? Last time somebody has said
and
that.
You got
Alabama don't have
Bryce Young.
You got the reigning Heisman Trophy winner with no passing game.
Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird. Appreciate Bill from New York with the $5 donation. Appreciate your support. Much appreciated. Appreciate all your support. All super chats appreciated. Thank y'all for donating. Thank you, Bill. Appreciate you.
Yeah, so we see 1st and 10 here. for the Ole Miss Rebels.
Divine Blood One, welcome to the chat.
Ole Miss is gonna do a little reverse. Got Byron Young pretty good. DeMarco Hellens with the laid a hit on the running back. I mean the receiver.
It's just weird to me that I know Bama has more talent than really the last 3 teams they played.
Yeah,
and they're not able to move the ball like them.
Yeah,
or do what they do on defense.
That's the biggest thing.
But it's probably the mentality. Like,
yeah,
they're playing Bama like it's a championship game.
Yeah, I think Alabama, from a roster standpoint, I feel Alabama still has talented guys. I don't think that was ever the problem. Specifically caught the
on Terrion.
That's the problem Alabama has had all season. Yeah. Nobody has shown it. Alabama hasn't fixed it. No, didn't get his head around.
Didn't turn around at all.
That's cornerback is simple. You got to play with this crazy level of confidence. You got to be patient, but the confidence is so important. You got to feel like you got to know I'm there. I can turn my head around because I'm there. You don't want to turn his head around because he's gonna get beat.
But you was talking about trying to keep contact while you turn around so they won't leave you.
Yeah.
As long as you can feel them, you know they're there.
Yeah. I'm
not a DB.
Yeah. I think cornerbacks when you're on that island, they throwing the ball right there to you in one-on-one situations. You and the receiver, you gotta have confidence. You're not gonna win without confidence. Lack of confidence stop you from turning around because you think you're gonna get beat. Lack of confidence makes you do pass interference because you think you're not in the best position.
And the fix was supposed to be Eli Ricks, but he got injured earlier.
Yeah, 2nd and 7.
Or got banged up.
Gonna go to Quinshon Judkins. Judkins gonna have space running hard. Judkins is gonna get a first down. Alabama arm tackling in space. You're not gonna arm tackle that kid. That kid gets downhill. He runs behind his pass. He's a strong runner. Arms to diving. I'm basically stiff arms.
It's crazy. It seems like it's always
better for a ride.
Yeah, but it seems like it's always a space to run.
Yeah, that 1st and 10 here. Ole Miss is driving. Ole Miss has put together drives. You said it. Ole Miss has put together drives. Ole Miss is the second time in the red zone. Okay, get Will Anderson on the face mask. And what I told you earlier about face masks. If a guy getting face masks, he's arm tackling. Look as if that was face mask. If you're face masking a guy like that, you're arm tackling him. Alabama will get away with the face mask. Yeah, I don't get with the face mask, but if you're a face masking guy, you're arm tackling. Like, that's arm tackle. That's not nice form tackling. A 2nd and 5 here. Dart gonna drop back. Got time. Gonna hit. Cherry Arnold breaks it up.
Coverage by Arnold. Deshaun from Hudsonville says it's hard to watch. Yes, it's. I think the worst part about it is you know the team is good. They're just not. They're messing up.
Yeah, it's a technique. It's a simple thing. The cornerbacks. I think, to be honest, Alabama has had that problem for a long time. Even with some of the great defenses, guys don't turn their heads around. Sometimes you wonder what's the technique that they're getting taught because they never turn the ball around, never turn their head around. Jax Dart gonna have time. He's gonna move up. He's gonna. I think he got to the one. I think he got the first down. Then he got the first down.
Y'all let Dart get a first down, man.
Sean from Huntsville. Yeah, he never played cornerback in high school. He played safety, entirely in high school. John Paul, the second captain in high school, and Terry Arnold.
Henry T.
False start on Ole Miss's offense.
Oh, they ain't called it.
Yeah, but Jackson Dart. I think
Henry T was trying to.
Yeah, I think Alabama has a problem with mobile quarterbacks for sure. How many mobile quarterbacks had they played before Jaden Daniels? I know people say Hendon Hooker. In my opinion, Hendon Hooker is slow. I know people say he's a mobile quarterback. I think Hendon Hooker really doesn't have speed, more quicker than fast for sure. I think Jaden Daniels is a different level of fast. I think Dart is sort of in that conversation. But Dart's gonna run it again. And it shows you Dart and Daniels, they have designed running plays. Hendon Hooker didn't have designed running plays.
Man, his name Dart. He better run.
Got second and goal here for the Crimson Tide. Not Crimson Tide, Ole Miss. The Crimson Tide's even trying to slow him down. Dart running it again. I think he got, did he not get in? I wonder if he could have extended the football, maybe would have got in.
Does he always wear that the one side paint?
I'm not sure.
Or he trying to look hard today?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm gonna show you why they call me Dart.
Third and goal for the Ole Miss Rebels. Ole Miss trying to keep their SEC championship hopes alive.
Yep. It's the second time they've
Hey,
been
Junkins
up here.
and Wildcat. Junkins an emotional guy.
I don't know.
Junkins is gonna run it. Did he get it? I think he got in. I think he's in. The Alabama native gets in on the Crimson Tide.
Touchdown for Ole Miss. He did the karate. He did the John Mechie Jameson Williams.
Yo, I know you know he has to have a chip on his shoulder, man. That's just how you're gonna have if you're a guy like him, man. You grew up in Alabama, didn't get an Alabama offer. Didn't get. It's another thing if they didn't. If they gave you an offer, then you ultimately didn't commit there. It didn't recruit you hard. There was no offer on the table.
Yeah.
There was no visit.
Now he's scoring on Alabama.
So yeah, you know he's gonna take that personally. So yeah, that's understandable. But Ole Miss up 7-0.
Hey, no, that's not like a technical thing for Bama, so you can't. I don't think you get in trouble for that.
You can't get in trouble for that, no.
They could probably do that all game. 7-0.
Yeah, Ole Miss on top of 7. Alabama 7-0.
Richard McKenzie, welcome to the chat. Draco, welcome to the chat. D-Lob 2010 is in here. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
So yeah, but and this is to be honest, we talking about what the things Alabama hasn't done right so far this game, but this is we should have expected this.
Yeah,
we should have expected this. Like, this isn't anything new. This is what we've seen. This is the Alabama team we've seen this season, and showing it once again who they are almost.
Yeah, what's wrong? Why can't y'all play the game? It's weird. I guess you go in whenever you do predictions or you think about the matchup, you have to go off who they got on the team. Like, on papers, like, you should destroy these people.
Yeah, and I know who Crimson Tide, who would y'all rather see play Georgia and Atlanta, LSU, Ole Miss? I'm thinking I would like to see Ole Miss matchup, to be honest. LSU, I feel LSU doesn't have the offense.
Man, LSU
to really impact
LSU trash.
That Georgia defense.
Appreciate Jarvis S for the $5. He says it's so crazy watching a Bama game, and Bama is the team with nothing to play for. Basically trying to play spoiler.
Yeah.
We better keep up. Yeah. It's weird. They basically just trying to play to keep the record looking good and just show we still Bama.
Yeah, and play for the hopes of a New Year's Six bowl. That's the biggest thing that you're playing for. Hopefully that you're getting one of those bowls, which is not totally out of question, but it also depends on what happens at the top. To be honest, it's a higher chance, in my opinion, that Alabama could stay in that same spot and not move up a lot. Their chances of staying in the same spot and moving down are higher than moving up at this point in terms of college football playoff rankings. Alabama 9 plays, 13 yards. 1st and 10 for Bryce Young and the Crimson Tide. Okay, Bryce Young drops back. He's got time. He's going to hit out to Kobe Prentice. Going to drop the football.
Was that a low pass?
Hit him in the wrong place in his hands. Hit him in the wrong place. Okay, 2nd and 10 for the Crimson Tide.
So no exact update on Eli Ricks yet.
A 2nd and 10 for the Crimson Tide. 3 wide receivers. Going to hand it off to Jameer Gibbs.
Oh my goodness.
Met dead in the backfield.
Ole Miss is playing.
Yeah, this Alabama offense, this Alabama team is looking.
They're looking like
horrible.
looking
uninspired. No,
and this is Ole Miss defense. They not supposed to be doing all this.
Like I said, this Ole Miss defense is not a great defense. This is why I expected that this could be a shootout. But I also said if Ole Miss gets rolling in the way that Alabama's offense has played, this could be a blowout. Ole Miss could blow out Alabama the way the Crimson Tide are playing right now.
Yeah.
And I think most people would say this. 3rd and 15. Crimson Tide are back behind the chains. Maybe Bill O'Brien's play will work here. He likes throwing the ball deep. Bryce Young got time. Pocket collapsing around him. He's gonna run it.
Yeah,
Does he have space?
Run, man.
He's gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Gonna be short.
I think that's also a thing.
Okay, so let's see the routes. I think a safety's over the top. Different, I guess. That route combination was different. I need to see it again to see like what exactly happened though.
Man, he tried to trip him up.
A 4th and 1, the Crimson Tide trying to get some energy. I think they're trying to pump up some energy, trying to get. This could backfire. Whoa! What?
Was that supposed to happen?
Yeah, this Alabama team is looking bad in every area. Offense, defense, discipline. Now, what was that? Communication. Whoa, that's a false start. Maybe the false start saves Alabama. Maybe they can punt it. Alabama can punt it. They just punt it. That could have been way worse. Now Alabama can punt it. I think they can punt it. Or is it? Is it 4th down? Is it 4th down? I think it's 4th down.
Saban ain't even yelling. He just disappointed. Saban ain't yelling, man. He just like, come on, guys. All right, come on, man.
I wonder what that play was.
Supposed to be breaking them headsets, man.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think like we've said, now at this point we don't have answers for them.
And the worst thing is that the other team they're playing, they got a whole different mindset. Like, this Alabama, we gotta beat them. I'm sure the practices are way harder the week before Alabama. You coming up with new stuff. Like, we're playing Alabama this week. This is the game right here. And Alabama just coming in like, all right, it's another game. We're Alabama already. We just gonna come in here, do what we do. It's a whole different mentality.
Yeah, I think, yeah, they've definitely played.
That's why they're playing. Yeah. Every team plays.
Yeah, they're playing uninspired, but still, this is the same Alabama team we've seen the last couple of weeks on offense. I think defense is going to be in trouble. I feel like Ole Miss can do what Tennessee can do, push the football down the field. I think LSU is not confident in J.D. Daniels to do it. I'm unsure why Mississippi State did it. Maybe what Coach Leach said after the game was true. Maybe their players were scared of Alabama jerseys. Maybe that played a role in it. But after the Tennessee game, if I play Alabama, I was going to push the ball down the field as much as possible. And I think Ole Miss is going to try to do that. They're going to run the football too. Alabama run defense has to tighten up because Judkins can run the football. Yeah, and I think this game, like I said earlier, it could be a shootout because I feel Ole Miss. I thought Alabama's defense was going to struggle against Ole Miss's offense. But this could turn out to be a blowout.
Yeah. How they're playing, I don't see how they can even score or move the ball up the field.
Yeah.
Have they been past the 50? Yeah.
They haven't. How many first downs they have? I don't think they passed the 50 unless they started at the 50. I'm not sure how many first downs they have.
It's -5 yards rushing, 18 passing yards, 18 receiving yards. pretty wild.
Yeah, this is a pretty interesting, interesting point in this Alabama dynasty. I do agree with kind of what former Alabama quarterback Greg McElroy said. I feel like this is a crossroads and a significant point in Alabama's dynasty. I know some people, I think Jarvis said in the chat, this could be the beginning of the end of the dynasty. I wouldn't say that right now, but it wouldn't surprise me if we look back a couple of years and this was that moment. I think they are at the crossroads where it could go either way. The next couple of decisions that Nick Saban and his Alabama program makes will impact the future of this dynasty. I feel they are in a good position. I feel Alabama's dynasty, I'm not going to say it's heading downward until they're no longer able to bring in some of the top players in the nation, and they already have one of the top recruiting classes coming in this 2023 class. So, yeah, so I think they are. This is a pivotal point in the Alabama dynasty. First and 10, Jackson Dart gonna keep it. Gonna get like 2 or 3 yards.
Man, why you got your mouthpiece in your helmet? Yeah, I would personally say I think it's the beginning. If it ever is over, this has to be.
I give you
where
I feel like this is the first like real sign that it could actually work. Like this could actually be that point. I think I felt that way too. Like this could actually be the point. Of course, it's not over, but this could be the point. Alabama has to make some changes, has to do things different to keep it going.
Yeah, this is the glimpse of like, all right, this could become a reality if we don't fix something right now.
But yeah, for Ole Miss moving the ball once again already in the red zone after a couple of plays and get it Quinshon Judkins. And is that Zach Evans? They got the same body frame, so it's hard to see who it is. I think that's Zach Evans. It's Zach Evans. I think it was Zach Evans. They look similar. Their frames and the way they run the football.
I don't know where my water went. Oh, it's over there.
A 2nd and 8. Jackson Dart out with a little misdirection. Yeah, Deontay Lawson, you better get low. Judkins bounced off his tackle.
It's like Judkins, like you said, he's taking this game personal too.
Yeah, he's gonna take it personally. I would take it personally too.
Bama is not taking this game personal. There's not a lot of games Bama has to take personal. Like,
yeah, that's the thing Saban tried to challenge Alabama with, because he said recently that other teams is taking it personal to beat Alabama, and to stop that from happening, you have to take it personal. But Ole Miss is moving the football once again down the field with relative ease, not getting the third down, hurry up offense, and look as if they have an opportunity to go up by 2 scores on the Crimson Tide.
That's a downfall of being at the top. There's nobody.
Judkins gets the ball again, throws Byron Young off the tackle. He just threw Byron Young, didn't it?
I thought he just missed the tackle at first.
Arm tackle. It was an arm tackle. It was not an arm tackle.
This game feel like it's like third, fourth quarter. It got that vibe.
Yeah. Alabama is showing nothing right now.
The crowd ain't even loud.
2nd and goal. Jackson Dart drops back. Gonna be a
almost got the interception.
Alabama with the batted down pass.
Ole Miss offensive line is protecting the mess out of him. He got so much space back there.
Man, yeah, I think that's what we're saying. Like, if it's any position group that I would say Alabama has ultimately failed at recruiting at a high level, and those guys' development hasn't really, they don't have the guys at that particular position, it would be the defensive line. Like, that's the position group I would say. Yeah, Alabama may not have the guy. I don't think they have the guys. You can scheme it up or do whatever or whatever. That defensive the defensive front has to be improved.
Yeah,
and that may well come with new fresh faces in there some type of way.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the new guys coming in on defensive line for real. I think the new guys have. I think how Alabama is now, it gives the new guys more motivation to come in and be like, we're gonna change this or we're gonna get it back. That's how most of them, from what I hear when you do interviews with them, that's what they say.
Yeah,
we coming in ready.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna talk a little bit here about why I think this could be a positive for real for Alabama in terms of recruiting. But MLB, I see D-Lob 2010. Yeah, MLB. Yeah, Alabama's line. I think it's the whole front seven. To be honest, the defensive line in the interior defensive line and the linebackers. I think outside linebackers, I feel like those guys are talented as far as what they bring to the table. But that front seven, in terms of those interior guys and those linebackers, to be honest, I think Alabama's next group of linebackers are going to be better than this group. Those young guys like Sean Murphy and Kendrick Blackshear and Deontay Lawson, I think those guys will be better in the long term. I think they just have to get some experience. I saw Bill was talking about Alabama recruiting wide receivers. Alabama seemed to take this initiative where they want to continue to recruit fast wide receivers now. I think Alabama's done a good job recruiting wide receivers. In my opinion, I think these guys are kind of on the younger side. I think these guys still have talent, but they have to be developed a little bit more. And I also think those guys Alabama had in the past were so great. I think a lot of times we look over there. Yeah, Jahad Campbell's who at the linebacker position. But Alabama's wide receivers that they recruited in that time period were so great. Even before then, Alabama didn't have receivers like that.
But are they? Well, yeah, you talking about like a Jalen Waddle?
Yeah, that Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith, Henry Ruggs, Judy, Devontae Smith. Alabama didn't have receivers like that till those guys came. Like that back to back. They had Amari Cooper. Like I think Amari Cooper is talented. I think he's one of the best route runners Alabama has ever had. As far as those guys being there at the same time in that time span, that was different, elite. That was a special moment. Also, I think that's important to know.
Yeah, their receiving group was crazy. All NFL guys. But that's how these guys are supposed to be when they're recruited. There's other teams that got freshmen coming in doing well. Why can't these guys? Not even one. Kobe Prentice was doing well at first.
Yeah, and Alabama went all out last year with receivers as far as recruiting. That class was thought out to be a really good class. I feel those guys have potential. To be honest, I was all in on Aaron Anderson. I thought Aaron Anderson was going to come in and make a big impact. I thought he was a special talent, but unfortunately he was hurt. Kobe Prentice really surprised me that he came along and got on the field. I felt like those two guys really had an opportunity. Isaiah Bond has had an opportunity. Those guys are just so young, though, and it's like, of course, at Alabama's a different standard. You're going to say young really doesn't matter because Henry Ruggs, Judy, Smith, all those guys made plays day one. They made plays as freshmen.
That's what I'm saying. If you're a receiver, you're a good receiver, you should be able to come in the game and catch the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Alabama has.
Nah, route running, that's probably different. But a lot of these guys are dropping passes.
Okay, Bryce Young had those guys in.
Bryce Young cussing them out.
Because if Bryce Young is doing that, is Nick Saban is in there too? It's obviously something going on in their team right now. It's something going on.
Yeah, it look like Bryce and Saban.
The energy is
trying to.
This is not. They feel
it.
They feel that something's going wrong.
What are we doing, guys?
Like they're not playing like themselves. They're trying to pull it out of them. If they call it, if it was a call to Jesus moment like that on the sideline, something is going wrong here.
Yeah. But he was looking at Saban, so I don't know if he was that hard. You know how you trying to like talk like he kept looking. Yeah, you guys just I tell him, coach.
Yeah, I think Bryce was probably leading it, but yo, if it's that type of moment, something's going wrong.
Yeah. Shout out to Jarvis S for the $5.
2nd and 7. Bryce Young drops back. He has time.
Appreciate you.
He's moving around. Got create magic.
Throws to JoJo Earl for the first down.
JoJo Earl has been super quiet.
Appreciate you, Jarvis S.
Back from injury.
Jarvis S with the $5 says has Arkansas beat LSU today. Had Arkansas beat LSU today, I think we could have played this game with a lot more energy.
Yeah, and me and John were talking about that. As a player, the way the game is set up, Alabama players shouldn't, of course, they're going to know because phones and everything. But if you're a player, you wanted your players to have the mindset on this game. You're hoping that they didn't even have knowledge of that game.
Yeah, and even though you're still supposed to play every game the same.
Yeah.
But Alabama has a different standard. If you know for sure you're not going to SEC championship, you're not going to nothing.
Yeah.
It could affect Alabama team.
That's what I was wondering. Like, yo, do they know that everything is?
They
gone
know
now?
for sure.
Yeah,
I know they know. They got phones. It's other people probably texting them. Twitter.
Yeah.
They see it. It probably somebody text them. Keep your head up, bro. LSU won. Like, man, I don't want to see that. Appreciate D Finn with the $5 dono. Appreciate it. They say I will say that Bryce has failed the wide receivers because he doesn't appear that he has not developed a relationship with wide receivers in his class.
2 or 3 yards.
So you believe that Bryce Young hasn't developed relationships with wide receivers in his class?
I know on the field, as far as on the field, I can't tell about their relationship.
Yeah.
On the field, but on the field, the chemistry for sure is lacking. I don't know about relationship. I don't think they've gained his trust. I say that for sure. I don't think the wide receivers have gained Bryce Young's trust. I see Coach Mook said Bryce Young needs to learn to throw wide receivers open. To be honest, I think Bryce Young can do that. I think he don't trust these guys. I think he's not finna put a ball out there 50-50, finna put a ball out there where they make get an interception because he don't trust that those guys going to go up and get it. That's the way I feel about it.
I agree.
In trouble again. Bryce Young trying to create some magic. Once again, that's what we see.
Cause Mac Jones, he was throwing some risky passes, but he had Devontae Smith in him.
Yeah,
Smitty gonna catch it. I think Bryce, it was probably like some possible throws, but they're too risky to throw, and he not gonna throw it.
And the only guy I see he has trust with, any trust in, is Ja'Cory Brooks. And I don't think that trust is super high.
Yeah, he's throwing to Brooks a lot.
But it's going to be a penalty on Ole Miss's defense. Alabama's offense is going to get an opportunity to get.
Got a shout out Sean from Huntsville with the $5. Appreciate you. Appreciate all y'all for the donations. Greatly appreciate it. All super chats appreciate it. Sean says, I have watched Terrion play a lot. Even before he was at Bama, his hips are very stiff. I believe he should have stayed at safety.
Yeah,
that's something Justin can talk about.
He's played at John Paul II Catholic High School the whole time. I think he came in with the perception that he could be a cornerback, but I thought he was going to be a safety. Okay, we got 1st and 10 for the Crimson Tide. Looks as if they did get a touchdown on this play. Bryce Young going to hit Jermaine Burton. Touchdown for the Crimson Tide.
Jermaine Burton with the touchdown. That was I didn't even expect that on that pass right there.
Like you said, just see that's an RPO on the slant.
I forgot to dance.
Yeah, great throw by Bryce. Jermaine
bag fell off.
Burton.
What is that?
The hand warmer.
Oh yeah.
Great throw by Bryce. Of course, Bryce Young can make those throws. Can make any throw. But I think the biggest thing this season, I feel a lack of confidence. I think the play calling hasn't been the best. Unfortunately, that has negatively impacted his playing style. Yeah, so after that pep talk, maybe Alabama has some new life on the sideline. Maybe they feel that they got to play for something now.
Yeah,
I think they did come out, like we said, John, uninspired. Didn't come out with a lot of energy, not a lot of excitement. That's the only reason why they would have that conversation on the sideline. Scores a touchdown after it, so hopefully for the Crimson Tide, they can get things back rolling.
7-10. Ole Miss is in the lead, 7-10. Bama scoring that touchdown. Will Riker hitting an extra point. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Drop a like if you haven't already. Appreciate y'all. As always, tune in TDA Watch Party.
Yeah, for sure. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe button.
Two Stacks, welcome to the chat. You got Travelpreneur Sports Podcast back in here. Welcome back.
Yeah, so
Don Parker in here.
Yeah, this Alabama team has to shake that off. These are young guys. Like we said a lot of times, they grow up knowing Alabama's always been dominant, knowing that this Alabama has rarely been in this position since Nick Saban has been there. So I think with them, you can understand why they felt the way that they felt in terms of feeling down and have to find something to play for. Of course, they're gonna have to find that to continue to play the rest of the season. But you can sort of understand the way that they feel and what they have to fight against. That's what they're going to have to fight against the rest of the season. Of course, we know we're going to have that in the back of their mind that we didn't live up to the Alabama standard, but you only can control what you can control. So that's going to be the challenge for them the rest of the season. Control what you can control and stay focused on playing the best that you can play.
Yeah, having something to prove has been the fuel for Bama to dominate in most of the Saban years, building a dynasty. So now they have something to prove now. There was nothing to prove before. You're Bama, especially after 2020. There's nothing to prove. Got the best coach in college football. You're at the top. It's Bama. Also, I wonder if recruiting has a play in that when you, as like Nick Saban, showing all these rings, showing all these accolades. Like,
yeah, of course, it's standard. Yeah,
I don't have nothing to help y'all. I can come to Bama and do my thing. Y'all can help me get to the draft.
Yeah.
But I don't have to help y'all prove anything. Y'all Bama.
Yeah, and that's another part of the thing I was talking about earlier. How they could positively impact recruiting. There's gonna be some guys out there who want to come in and change this now. There'll be a fumble, but Ole Miss pick it up. There's gonna be some hungry recruits who want to come help Alabama change it.
And people like Raquez, he was talking like that.
Especially in-state kids. Of course, that's why Alabama always wanted. That's why Nick Saban has always spoke highly about recruiting in-state guys. So in-state guys are going to be really, really important. Getting guys in here. I know Steven talks about it a lot. Getting guys in here who grew up watching Alabama football, possibly grew up Alabama fans. Those are always great guys to get in to know what the standard is and play for something a little bit even more than what you're saying, feeling like they're playing for Alabama, knowing what Alabama has to do and the standard there. And also recruiting, kind of like what Caleb Downs has said recently. Those guys feel they have an opportunity to play early.
Whoa.
How did he drop that interception?
It's like he blocked his own catch.
Well, Alabama has to fit in the deep ball well. Because I felt like I knew Lane Kiffin had to try to exploit it. But Will Anderson missed a sack, which something you don't see a lot.
Yeah, I don't know what was up with that Ole Miss route. But they've thrown a lot of deep passes.
They 2nd and 10. They'll give it to, I think, Zach Evans. Zach Evans will stop at the line of scrimmage. Okay, Alabama's defense showing some life here.
I thought they had that hurry up offense.
You only get a hurry up offense. You got to pick up yards. They got to pick up like 2 to 3, 4 yards first, then get it rolling. If you're playing behind the chains, you're not going to get that hurry up offense. But 3rd and 10, Jackson Dart drops back, got time. Good courage by Deontay Lawson. I think, like I said, I think that next group of linebackers for the Crimson Tide are going to be a lot better than the guys that they currently have. And I think that's why Deontay Lawson is going to be so good. He's an athletic linebacker who can drop back in coverage. I think every inside linebacker has to be able to drop back in coverage nowadays. I think Lawson is one of those guys who's going to be really good in the future. Another one of those in-state guys from Mobile, grew up an Alabama fan, committed super early, so he knows what that standard is. He knows what it takes to be an Alabama player, and I think he's going to be one of those guys to watch.
And we do have a day in the life video that Justin did with Deontay Lawson on our channel. You can search that and go check that out. But yeah, I'm high on Deontay Lawson. I think he's going to be a super impactful player for Bama in the future. I got real high expectations for Deontay Lawson.
Yeah, so Alabama's going to force the punt.
Force a punt, maybe the talk helped a little bit. They looking a little better. maybe they had to warm up and shake things off. Like, we still got this game to win right here.
For sure. Yeah. Like I said, they're gonna have to search within themselves for motivation in this game. Like there's nothing to fight for in terms of an SEC, a conference championship, or a football playoff berth. But you're still fighting for a New Year's Six Bowl. That's the best thing that can happen to you at this point in time. Still win the Iron Bowl, of course. The Iron Bowl carries so much weight. You can stop and play spoiler to Ole Miss right now. Do what's right in front of you. Do what you control what you control, and play spoiler to Ole Miss. Handle what's in front of you.
Yeah, and if you're gonna play in a bowl game, you don't want no trash bowl game. You might as well.
Yeah, because that Citrus Bowl, even covering the Citrus Bowl, me and Steven covering it, didn't have that same. Yeah, it definitely was missing something for sure.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. Waylon's in here. What's going on? James Knox is up in here. P2 Pressure. Welcome to the chat. Thank all y'all for tuning in. Saints to Super Bowl. Welcome to the chat. Drewski is in here. HB98 is in here. Thank y'all for tuning in. C Sanders is in here. D-Pass 869 is back. Fred Turner's in here. The Swig channel's in here. We got Movio 1289 is in here. Adam Hicks is in here. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Kelvin is in here in the chat. Eric Bowden is in here. Thank all y'all for tuning in. Lord Shank 324. Crimson Tide is in here. Mark Anders is in here. Thank y'all for tuning in. I like to shout everybody out. Everybody, every single person that drops a chat, I like to shout them out. So if you want to shout out, hit the chat up. 7-10 or 10-7.
Yeah, first
Ole
and
Miss.
10 there for the from Todd. JoJo Earl
pass
run it.
JoJo Earl.
Gonna be a fumble.
Fumble by JoJo Earl.
That was a clean cut fumble. Ole Miss has the ball.
Ole Miss
back.
recovers the ball. Is he hurt?
Eric Bott. I bet half of these guys don't know the fight song. I know for a fact they don't know the fight song.
Would they be cussing?
The fight song. The Alabama fight song.
Oh.
Yeah, I never learned that fight song.
Yeah, there's a lot of schools that got words to the fight song. You'll never know.
Yeah.
Saban ain't even yelling no more. He look like he just used to it. Like
I think the biggest thing
he knows why.
I think the biggest thing right now.
I think he feels sorry for them.
Yeah,
I think he has compassion.
I don't think he feels sorry and compassionate for them. I think he knows that this has got to be pass interference, but knows at this point
he ready
in time
to just
in this game
rebuild.
Is that it doesn't matter what play Bill O'Brien or Pete Golding calls right now. In my opinion, I think the biggest thing right now is the players.
Yeah.
Like, you guys got, what are y'all going to do for the rest of the season? It's only so much. Nick Saban can go up there and scrap up and play. What effort y'all going to play with? What are you going to be known for? What do you want to do? How are you going to play? That's the conversation you got to have with them. It's on them.
And I'm sure he's said stuff all year. But I think he understands. Now he understands why they're playing like this. And he's talked about them being too anxious, trying to do too much instead of relaxing and playing. So I think he just understands now, like, and he's just like, shaking my head instead of getting mad. That's what I think. Like, I don't think he's mad right now. I think he's just disappointed and.
And looking at this, for sure. Looking at this drive, Arnold just hasn't gotten it together as a cornerback yet, to be honest. He's not playing
Yeah.
with the confidence, not playing with the technique. He hasn't gotten it together as a one-on-one cornerback.
Unfortunately, Ricks is down.
First and 10, Jack's gonna run football. Branch is gonna make the tackle.
The sideline look dry too.
Yeah, they definitely they're down. The Ole Miss is moving up the football field. It's gonna be no injury right now.
Somebody asked why. I forgot who said it. Why is Branch mouthpiece green? I didn't think about that.
Yeah, a lot of the guys are mouthpieces are green. Jameer Gill's mouthpiece is green.
Maybe it's a slime.
You gonna hit it too.
Young folks be saying slime.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's green. Green was a weird color, to be honest. I say if it was like an NIL deal or something, but green is weird.
Oh, let me get my water.
Give it to Judkins. Judkins on bounce outside. Gonna hit it. First, Judkins just running through Alabama tackles right now.
Dang.
Yo, whoa. They put flag. There might be a
flag?
flag. Is that a flag? It should be a flag. A little.
Oh,
And that was unnecessary roughness, right? He running through all your tackles. They got mad
man.
They got mad at the wrong. They got mad at the end of the play. What was the aggression when you went to make the tackle when he was running through you? Now you gonna get mad at the end of the play? First and goal. Judkins hit the football again. Judkins carrying some Alabama players down to the 1 yard line.
Judkins is getting through. I think most Bama fans are I said, you got them you got those steps.
And Judkins did he get in? They got stopped. I think he didn't get in. I think Alabama met him. Good stop by Alabama's defense.
At this point, it's acceptance. You just accepted it.
Yeah, I know it's hard. It's definitely hard to watch for if you're an Alabama fan. It's based on what Alabama has been for the longest of time, and you're seeing, like I said, it's not a surprise because we've seen this Alabama defense. We've seen it's not different. We've seen this all year. This defense has been this. This team has been this team.
Yeah.
All year.
It's still crazy to see every time.
But Judkins is back in at Wildcat quarterback, 3rd and goal. Judkins gonna run it again. For his second touchdown of the game, Quinshawn Judkins. He's going to do the Hey, he didn't do it that time.
He didn't do it. Yeah, we was a little behind y'all on that one.
Yeah, yo, Alabama
JoJo Earl looking.
Yeah, Alabama's body language on the sideline doesn't look good. Those guys, Tim Smith and DJ Dale got pushed all over the field.
Mark Anders said this ain't Bama football.
Yeah, for sure this isn't Bama football. Like this, I think
they look like
this is to be honest one of the worst games we've seen. Like this is one of the worst games we've seen. In the Nick Saban, it's trending in that direction, not because of the lack of success. It's the energy. It's the mistakes. It's looking really, really bad.
Yeah. It's still well, 17 yards rushing. I had the stats. The stats wasn't updated now. They're updated now.
Yeah, I think Alabama has to hit the recruiting trail for the defensive linemen. I think I have to look at these defensive linemen a little bit more critically. Not big on the highlights and all that, which is why me and John, that's why we are constantly trying to be on the road as much as possible. Highlights are highlights for a reason. You're always going to see these guys with great highlights and stuff. So you want to get on these. I think Alabama needs more physical guys up front. More guys with more fight.
That's why it's good Justin actually goes out to see these recruits, because there's some games we've been to just on any team that plays, you can look at a highlight clip and you can look good, but when you go to the game, that's when you really see like how you play during a full game.
Yeah, and Alabama still, and I think that's a challenge that every team faces, every coaching staff across the country faces. I think Alabama has faced it as well. Just basically getting to know these guys as much as possible. Their mental makeup and their physical makeup. that they bring to the table, the fight that they have in them. I think sometimes it's hard for, unfortunately, in this way. I think that COVID year is really hard to do so back then. And maybe that is an impact of this, not being able to go out and see these guys play in person to see what they bring to the table. Because to be honest, we've seen guys. I'm not gonna call out any kid, but we've seen guys this season, targets, Alabama commits along that defensive line who don't make any noise in terms of being physical. Plays go away from them, they don't make the plays. But we've seen guys who have that trait who we think the Crimson Tide desperately need. For example, James Smith, the guy from Carver Montgomery High School, is a guy I'm really high on, a guy who I think Alabama desperately needs. Bully guy, plays bully ball, physical guy, plays with a lot of confidence. I think he's a type of guy the Crimson Tide would need on the defensive line. So the Crimson Tide have to continue to recruit it at a high level.
I agree.
But I think it needs to be more, our focus needs to be on vetting these guys a lot, as much as possible. And also, looking at the recruiting thing, also, I know people big on the 5-star, 4-star ratings and everything. Also, you always have to take, with me being in the business, you always have to take that with a grain of salt. Because for example, me and John go to games. It's been so many games this year where we're the only media outlet at the game.
Yep. Yeah, it's very important to go see these guys play. And we have seen Bama coaches at these games watching.
Watching
these guys.
This last game, this last season, we run into a lot of them this season for sure.
So hopefully they continue. I think that's real. That's the thing that's critical.
Yeah, for sure.
And knowing what you're getting, you got to go see them in
person. To be honest, I think you got to go see a game.
I can get a fire huddle.
Yeah.
And I'm trash.
Yeah, even with me analyzing the recruits Alabama brings in, I got to see these guys. I don't want to tell you guys my analysis of huddle film. I feel like I'm cheating you guys. I feel like I'm not giving you guys the best information. I'm not informed enough. I'm just watching huddle film all day. It doesn't make a lot of sense. But Alabama's offense is back on the field now. They're down 17-7 against the Ole Miss Rebels, 2nd and 9.
And speaking of the hand warmers, that's what I was saying last time on real random, but when I made my character on Madden, I put everything on. Everything. Sure. Visor, hand warmers, or sleeves. Like you don't need all that.
Yeah. 2nd and 9 for the Crimson Tide. Bryson drops back. He has time.
Bryson is getting protected. He's got protection.
Nobody open. How many times have we seen that?
Yeah.
Nobody's open. Let's give it.
That's the season. That's this season. Nobody's open. Throw it to Gibbs. That has been this season.
Yeah,
that's Bama's offense right now. Like what's going on?
It's so easy to cover. Now I'm thinking, I think people just studying Bama film and it's
so easy to cover. You get on him.
It's so easy to cover these route combinations. So I'm not sure how much. I'm starting to lean a little bit away from blaming Bill O'Brien. Because these receivers are, especially today, these routes are kind of lazy. They're not crisp. They're sort of rounded out. Bryce Young's got time. Nobody throwing the ball to. Nobody. He's gonna go down.
Bryce Young sack. Steen had the protection for a little bit, but all of this still is because the receiver's not getting open. He has to hold the ball.
Right now, I think I can't say what the route running is. These rounded out routes. Ja'Cory Brooks, the only person that look at Prentice. Why are you just sitting there moving around? Move. Ja'Cory Brooks is the only wide receiver who's moving when the play breaks down.
Yeah, he's the only one I saw that tries to make adjustments.
Yeah, they literally stood still. Once the play is over, the receiver stopped. They stop and don't move with Bryce. I guess that's why Ja'Cory Brooks is always the guy making plays. On that last play, Brooks was the only guy I saw break away. So, this play is breaking out. Let me get free. We got to do something.
Yeah, he seems like the only one that tries to improvise.
Yeah,
I think it was the last game.
Yeah.
At the last minute, he'll get open because he's trying to change it up.
And I think the biggest thing is, I thought coming into this game, this could be a shootout or a blowout. It could be a shootout if Alabama's defense cannot stop Ole Miss and Alabama's offense can create some magic and score basically Bryce Young makes it a shootout. But it can be a blowout because Alabama's offense has looked subpar the last couple of weeks, and Alabama's defense is going to struggle against this Ole Miss offense. But it's gonna be a fumble. You're gonna be down. I think that was a fumble.
Yeah, I'm saying run to the end zone just in case.
Yeah, they're like a fumble. Now hold up. Was that a fumble? They're like a fumble. That was a fumble. That's a fumble.
Yeah, that's a fumble.
That's a fumble. That's a fumble.
His knee wasn't down. He was.
That's a fumble.
He was on his back.
He landed on the guy. That's the back. That's the
Landed on his back.
He landed on his back. That's always the downside.
That's a touchdown.
That's a fumble.
That's a touchdown.
That's a fumble. Shoulder? Is it shoulder? I guess it's try to see the shoulder. He landed on top. That's a fumble.
That's a touchdown.
That's touchdown, man. That's touchdown, right?
Yeah, I think it's a touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
Yeah,
It's not a touchdown.
where the rules do that?
The rules is not going to allow it to be a touchdown because the whistle was blown, but it's a fumble. Yeah, that's a fumble for sure. I guess, yeah, I guess what Gary Danielson and Brad Nessler are saying is it all depends on the whistle.
The whistle too late, ain't it?
Yeah. You know, it's been so weird. It's another one of those situations you're talking about.
Yeah, all these
weird,
calls.
Weird situation. Like, yo,
all of these weird calls are happening to where they don't know the basic rules no more. Where you got to check. Is this a fumble? What you mean?
Yeah, I know it's a fumble. Yeah, the big thing is it would have been a touchdown if it was called a fumble.
Henry T laughing on the sideline. What you laughing at? No, I'm playing. Yeah, green mouthpiece, blue ones.
Hey, you know what's weird is? You know what's weird? It always makes you, of course, referees, they do the best that they can do. But you always have to wonder, like, is it some hidden agenda in a way? I guess you always have to keep that in the back of your mind. Especially, I know Alabama fans think about this. I know they're probably thinking about this. Just going back to that Arkansas LSU game, I feel like the refs definitely, I say LSU got some good calls in that Arkansas LSU game. That play where lucky they didn't get the first down, but LSU got the first down. And also remember the first time that the Perkins kid knocked the ball out, they called it a fumble first. Then it went back and changed. Even the second time they called it a fumble first. Yeah, I thought that was really interesting, that game, but this is a fumble for sure.
Supposed to be a touchdown, but
yeah. So Alabama gonna get that fumble back they had earlier in the game.
So why can't they take it back and say that was a complete play and it was a touchdown? Why did they have to stop? If they said it was a fumble,
they ruled it down. They ruled it down on the field. Since they ruled it down,
why they rule it down though? It was a fumble, and then he picked it up and ran.
It's their judgment. It's just gonna go down their judgment.
That don't make sense.
They rely on the guy's judgment.
Because if you say it was a fumble, that means it was a fumble. They recovered it and he ran. He wasn't tackled. Why is it down?
Hey, Jason McClellan.
Nice run. That was.
They about to win the best run.
That was the best run. Yeah, best run of the game right there. Jason McClellan. They're gonna have to redo the rule book.
Yeah, well needed fumble for the Crimson Tide though. They needed that one.
Yeah.
This game could have got out of hand if Ole Miss had another great drive, got up by 3. Yo, those hand warmers are all over the field today.
Yeah.
It seemed like everybody got what a hit. It seemed like everybody got a hand warmer and all of them are falling off.
It's 17-7. It don't even look right.
3rd and 4 for the Crimson Tide.
That's what I don't get. I still don't get that. If you blew the whistle, you the referee. Why you can't take it back? You did it.
Yeah, I think this goes with the way that the rules they have. The play on the ground is most important. Bryce Young
juking.
Yeah, I definitely feel there's something that Bryce Young has shortchanged himself a lot of times. He doesn't do a great job of just taking advantage of the run opportunities as soon as it opens. It's like one of the first time I see him do it at that level, that quickly. Just chose to do it and take it. He don't take it a lot. Sometimes he really delays it and let it close on. He tries to take it, and it doesn't work. But Alabama running football a lot here.
Trying to make sure we're caught up.
A 2nd and goal.
We
receivers at the top of your screen.
Let's see if Bama can score before halftime here.
Yeah, I think Alabama's going to throw it here.
And we are taking a break at halftime, and we'll be back.
Bryce Young dropped back.
Whoa, that's interference.
No, I think that was good coverage.
Or he just didn't turn around at the right time?
Yeah, I'm not sure what. We see that a lot. Like, I'm not sure what it was. Okay. Oh.
Like he just wasn't ready.
Nah, it one of those plays where Ja'Cory Brooks was looking for the jump ball, but Bryce Young tried to throw it.
Oh.
That's another play. That was the perfect play to show you how much. Even Ja'Cory Brooks, I feel like he has trust in Ja'Cory Brooks, but he don't trust Ja'Cory Brooks to go up and get the football. Because there was a guy he felt like, yo, he gonna go get the 50 ball. He gonna flick it up there. Yo, he gotta feel like he gotta throw it behind him, put it right the cornerback can't get it.
It's supposed to be like a Trayshawn Holden.
Yeah.
But
yeah, like I told you, man.
Not sure if he jumps up to
Trayshawn Holden, I felt like has had a lot of potential, but I think people do. I can probably ask the chat. Do a lot. I feel like I talked to John about this. I feel like a lot of people forget that Trayshawn Holden is 6'4". He plays like a 6'1" wide receiver. There's no jump balls. There's no plays where he's boxing out defensive backs.
You'll forget he's 6'4" for sure.
Yeah, and that's one thing.
That's tall.
That's one of the biggest criticisms I had about Trayshawn Holden. You're 6'4", but you play like a wide receiver who's about 6'1", 6 foot. He's literally a guy you should be able to throw the football to in the red zone and go up and get the football.
Yeah.
But we got 3rd and goal.
Like a touchdown. We're behind y'all.
Yeah. Bryce Young drops back. He got time to whip it.
Touchdown, Cameron
They say Latu ran a good route. Let's see it once again. Latu all hands. Now, I really like that progression from Latu. His ability to catch the football. Now all hands, no body catch. He's a catcher of the football. I really like that. But let's see what Cameron Latu with the route on the safety. Was that it was a safe? Definitely was a defensive back.
And like you say, he catch purely with his hands.
Yeah, create separation at the top of the routes. I think he's been underused, to be honest. I don't know if it was the scheme or not making it a priority to give him the football. I feel like he's been underused as a tight end catching the football. I know he's not the best blocker. I think that's something that if he gets an opportunity at the next level, he has to improve it. But as a pass catcher, I feel like he hasn't gotten enough opportunities.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been solid since A-Day. Was that this A-Day? He snapped. Or was that last one? I think about the last one. Yeah, Latu's solid. Yeah, we will be taking a break at halftime. And we'll come back. You know, the live will still be up, of course, but we will take a break and come back close to when third quarter starting. So make sure you stick around. Continue to chat. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button if you have not already. 8 seconds left in the second quarter. Basically halftime here. 14-17. Bama was able to score before halftime. So didn't go to halftime 7-17. That's way better look. I know they got a lot to say in his locker room. about this energy that's going on.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing that Nick Saban and Alabama has to address, along, of course, with some adjustments that they will make, but has to be a check with this team, their energy. What are you guys going to play with the rest of this game?
Yeah. They're looking like it looked like it's fourth quarter on the sideline, and they winning 60-0. But of course, you know, you only get a little small glimpse of the sideline. Can't really critique it by that, but
yeah, I think the biggest thing, their energy was off coming into as far as the way that they played earlier in this game, and we'll see what happened this next quarter, next half for the Crimson Tide. See if they're going to come out with a little bit more fight with them being actually in the game. Like I said, the biggest thing they're fighting for now is what Alabama has built, the standard, and also the biggest thing they're fighting for is possibly a New Year's Six bowl berth.
Yeah, they playing so y'all won't say nothing right now. That's what they playing for. Look like possibly the last play here. Last play
you're
here
keep
before
it on the ground with Quinshawn Judkins, who has had
halftime
a good
here.
game so far, but it's halftime. Ole Miss leading the Crimson Tide 17-14.
Yeah, 17-14. Bama has been the Bama we've recently been knowing to play.
This is no surprise what we've
Ups
seen
and
from the Alabama
downs,
team.
mistakes.
Yeah, the mistakes. Yeah.
Bryce Young showing leadership, trying to hype people up, going into the locker room. See what Nick Saban has to say. See if Lane Kiffin be talking about popcorn. Lane Kiffin seem like so chill.
Yeah, he's a character.
What about that popcorn? Oh, they ain't talked to Nick Saban. But yeah, we're gonna take a break. Halftime break here. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Continue to chat. We will be back close to the third quarter. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I always appreciate y'all tuning in. And we will be back. we're back. It's not a touchdown, my bad. We're back. TDA Watch Party. Thank y'all for tuning in. Welcome back.
Hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already. Also, for this half, we got something new. We got a game for y'all. So, of course, we know the season has not went how Bama fans wanted it to go. This game is not even going how people wanted to go. But we have this game just to have a little fun and possibly give Bama good luck. Who knows? But we got a super chat game. So, super chat game here. It's going to be right here. So anytime Bama gets a touchdown, $5. Interception, $3. Turnover, $2. A defensive touchdown, $8. So if you want to participate and support us at the same time, have a little fun, also possibly give Bama good luck. Who knows? It's on you. But we have this super chat game. So appreciate you if you participate. Let's see how this game goes.
Yeah, definitely appreciate you guys.
And we'll keep this up here.
Definitely appreciate you guys for just tuning in anyway. You should hit that like button, subscribe button when you get an opportunity. But 1st and 10, Crimson Tide. Jermaine Burton did pick up a first down on a play before.
Appreciate Movio 1289 for the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate that. Appreciate the donation. Thank you for the support.
2nd down and 9 for the Crimson Tide. Jace McClellan, I think he has basically started this drive here, this half.
Yeah,
Jason drops back, gonna be set. They're gonna pull off the set. Hit Ja'Cory Brooks.
Escaping.
Bryce Young with
Ja'Cory Brooks with the first down.
First down and more.
Nice run by Ja'Cory Brooks. Bryce Young evaded that, made something happen.
Yeah, I thought he got sacked.
Yeah. Ja'Cory Brooks being the one that he's been able to count on as far as receivers.
Yeah, for sure. It was an exciting play by the Crimson Tide. We haven't seen a lot of exciting plays from Alabama as of late. So, yeah, that was a nice play by Alabama. They'll give it to Jace McClellan. Lead blocking was Emil Ikior trying to make a lead block outside. Yeah. Wardell Williams gets into the game for the Crimson Tide. I think Williams has an opportunity to be a great back the more carries he gets, for sure.
Yeah, I think so as well.
So 2nd and 6 for the Crimson Tide. Bun went in motion. Bryce Young drops back, gonna hit
Bryce Young.
Jordan.
Didn't get to Burton. It looks like could Burton got that? Is that miscommunication,
or was he? I'm not sure it was Bryce Young trying to throw it there.
He grabbed him. I guess he. I don't know if it was short or was he supposed to come back.
I think Bryce thought he was going to come back.
Yeah, it's pretty wild that Trey Sanders just will not be able to play.
Yeah, he hasn't had
this
an
year at
opportunity
least
to really spin at all this season. Last season, he got an opportunity due to the multiple injuries. But this season, he has been buried in the depth chart due to Jahmyr Gibbs joining
he's buried all the way.
Team. He's gonna hit.
Whoa! I thought that was for.
Why did he hit Earl?
Yeah, I thought that was for Earl. I thought that was for Earl.
Yeah, I thought for JoJo Earl.
Boom! You right there.
Maybe the pressure. He felt like he was getting pressure. Yeah, I'm not sure why he didn't hit Earl.
Why would you throw it to the running back? That's the routes we needed.
Yeah, we were right on the top of the game.
Kind of routes Bama needed right there.
Yeah, those. Yeah, yeah.
We was talking about those crossing routes that.
Yeah, we were also talking about how Bill O'Brien needs to give Bryce Young easier throws. Those More one of those easier throws.
He talking to Bill O'Brien on the headset. I wonder what they talking about. I need to do a voiceover with that little clip. Matter of fact, let me record that. I got to do something with Bryce on that headset, man.
Defend, thank you for the super chat.
Defend, appreciate you. The 250 super chat. If I can find my applause, appreciate the super chat. Thank you for the 250. I gotta add the field goal on the super chat game. I forgot. I already missed it. Oh, let me record this. Try and get y'all a little skit. I think I went back too far.
You good? It's gonna show up. Oh yeah, you good.
Oh, it was right there. Man, short clip. I got it.
Yeah. It was really quick.
Yeah, defense got a 250 for the field goal, so we're just gonna put that on there. We're gonna make the field goals the 250. Appreciate defend.
(17-17) tied score in Oxford. Third quarter, 12 minutes, 31 seconds left to go. Ole Miss about to get football for the first time in the second half. See if the Crimson Tide's defense has made some adjustments.
And this game still, I don't know what it's just a energy that's not there. It feel like it's like fourth quarter. I don't know.
Let's see what the Crimson Tide can do against Ole Miss. Gonna get out to Judkins. He's gonna get corner. He's gonna get 5 or 6 yards. Get a Judkins again. He's gonna get the first down.
Judkins is running it up. Judkins is getting a lot of good runs in this game. Like Justin said, he's from Pikeville High School. He's from Alabama.
He is a great down.
Bama never looked at him, never gave him any recruiting attention.
Dart got time. He's gonna run it. Another
got a flag.
Will Anderson with the bad tackle attempt. Yeah, Will Anderson definitely hasn't been his best games these last couple of weeks.
Yeah. Was Judkins interested in Bama, or did he say that?
Everybody.
Because you assume everyone
for sure
from Bama is interested in Alabama.
I remember talking to him early on in his recruiting process about writing an article about him because I thought Alabama would eventually offer him. But I never really got an opportunity to. But I saw him play a couple of times, and Alabama never offered him. So of course at this point in time, we only cover recruits who Alabama are going to eventually possibly offer, or have offered, or targets, or commits.
Yeah, but we'll have a special recruiting update soon.
Yeah.
Dealing with that.
Yeah, for sure. Gotta stay locked in. We'll definitely have some big recruiting news coming up. A lot of big recruiting news, to be honest, over the next couple of weeks. Some pertaining to Alabama, some pertaining to things that are a little bit outside Alabama that I think fans will be interested in. 2nd and 20. Gonna drop back. Jackson Dart gonna drop back. He got time. Gonna throw it deep. Got him.
Whoa.
Helms.
He caught that. I thought Helms took care of it. Guess it slipped through his hands.
I think Helms actually came off of a guy. I'm not sure what coverage Alabama was in, to be honest. I know we got behind Moody. Yeah, it was. To be honest, I think it was more play design than anything. Communication is important as well, but I think there was more play design.
Yeah.
Hey, 1st and 10 for Ole Miss, getting out to Judkins again on the pitch. Yeah, I feel like that's like their 3rd time running that play, but Alabama did a great job of getting to it that time.
I think some of those, like you were saying, I think some of those passes in those cases, Bryce doesn't trust them to throw pass like that.
Darts on
with
drop
3
back.
DBs back there.
Will Anderson
showing
sack.
up. Like you were saying, you can forget sometimes Will's even in the game.
yeah. It hasn't been his best year for sure.
These
but
past
great stunt. That was
games.
a good stunt. Nice way to work off DJ Dale by Will.
Nice job. He's supposed to do that every play. That's what. That's what I expect Will to do. Every play, get to the quarterback, sack him.
Yeah,
somebody.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing also, I think if Alabama's interior guys, I feel was a little bit better. I feel like he could have
Dallas Turner.
Oh, come on, Dallas
Turner. You snatched the whole helmet off, man. Golly.
Arm tackle. Yeah, I told you, John. If somebody face masking that hard, they arm tackle. If you face masking a guy that hard, it's an arm tackle attempt.
Yeah,
I bet it's an arm tackle. I haven't seen it.
His arm or his jersey.
A great move, arm tackle. Like I said, if a face mask, it's a arm tackle. He could have hit the guy. Why didn't you had a free rush on the quarter? The quarterback was about to
grab his waist.
You gotta tackle.
His whole head went to the side, man.
Gotta have better technique on the tackle, man. If it's a face mask bag,
that's scary.
Yeah, that's horrible. That's dangerous.
Did you see his neck?
You can't arm tackle, man. You can't arm tackle.
His neck instantly.
Yeah, that's dangerous. Super dangerous. Great move by him, but you can't do that. And Ole Miss gonna come back with the 1st down.
Wow.
He continues to work on Arnold. I think he's approaching 150 yards. I'm not mistaken. He already over 100.
Yeah, he might keep throwing it to that, right?
Yeah, that's a big thing too. Yeah, for sure, Dallas Turner with that another arm tackle diving attempt. But that's the biggest thing I was thinking too. Like better tackling technique. He's arm tackling. He literally not depending on the technique. And Turner is a guy with a basketball background. I always tell people the technique breakdown is similar to playing basketball. Get in that basketball defense stance, break down. So you have an opportunity to tackle a guy who's elusive as Jackson Dart. But again, that's not the technique that he's using. Unfortunately, Dallas Turner has been arm tackling really the last couple of games.
Except for when he landed on one quarterback injured him. Best thing was good about Will, he does some pretty good takedowns.
Yeah, he's usually a decent tackling over field. With Judkins, he's running this Ole Miss offense is just running over those interior guys.
Yeah.
They're mauling those interior guys. Alabama's interior defensive line hasn't stood up to these guys all game. They're literally getting ran over.
Yeah, that on that defensive line, that's where you need them guys. And
they're getting pushed back every time. Ain't gonna be Mingo in space.
If you don't have no dogs on your team, you need to have them on the defensive line.
Yeah, for sure on the defense, their interior guys. Yeah, Alabama has to have a reevaluation of that interior defensive line.
They'll tackle you or knock you down. Like, I'm sorry, you all right? No, man.
2nd and goal. Drop back, hit Jonathan
Whoa.
Mingo. Yo, what a play design.
Yeah,
it was so simple, but there was a Alabama whole defense froze.
Yeah.
Alabama whole defense hesitated. It was an easy play, but yo, what was that play design?
That was too easy.
Let's see. Motion.
What? Maybe it was so simple. You
had to stop. It's just a simple hesitation.
You wouldn't think
you're like,
they would do
what's
that.
going on? What's going on? Great play. It's just a great offensive mind. Lane Kiffin has a great offensive mind. He knew. It's only thing he needed was a slight hesitation. That slight hesitation, Mingo walks to the end zone. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was dangerous.
That make my neck
Bad
hurt.
technique. Yeah, that was bad all around.
Well, yeah, Lane Kiffin gonna have that offense ready, man.
Yeah, we'll
for
take that
Bama.
for sure.
Lane Kiffin trying to be the third assistant to beat Saban.
Sure, I think I've lost. It's been a couple now, right? Kirby Smart.
Kirby and Jimbo.
It's just Kirby and Jimbo, I think.
Yeah, Texas A&M last year. Texas A&M and Georgia last year. Appreciate y'all tuning in. TDA watch party. We still in here. We still lit. Shout out to Zolan.
Jim Harrison has an interesting comment. Honestly speaking, next year can't be any worse. I don't know. You won't have Bryce Young to cover up any of this anything. You can't hide behind.
Yeah,
Bryce
I think.
Young.
Yeah, you gotta remember how much Bryce Young is doing for this team. Like he's saving.
And to be honest, we saw Jalen Milroe.
Yeah.
Like what? I think he I always believe in a guy's progression and development, that they always can get better. They are young kids, but he's gonna have to get a lot better this offseason. So
just imagine if Jalen Milroe was the starting quarterback all of these games.
Yeah,
that's next year if he starts.
Yeah. So
minus a lot of other guys.
Yeah.
No Jahmyr Gibbs.
No Jahmyr Gibbs.
Who you throwing to?
No Eli Ricks, possibly. Because he goes to the
Ricks.
NFL draft. To be honest, he only played a couple of games, but he has an opportunity to be a good draft pick.
Yeah, Bama it's still that school where you just need 1 year to snap, go to the NFL.
Yeah. No Bryce, no
Ricks.
They're going crazy in Oxford right now, creating a lot of energy. No Jordan.
They got
no
fire
DeMarco
extinguisher out
Helms, no Brian Branch. I feel Branch is projected to be a first-round draft pick on a lot of draft boards right now.
Yeah. Will Anderson gone. Jahmyr Gibbs gone. Eli Ricks, Bryce Young. It's guys on defense. Byron Young.
Byron Young, Justin and Borgby. I think Justin and Borgby could come back though with this injury situation. Justin and Borgby is a guy I will keep my eyes on.
Yeah. But yeah, there's people leaving. Battle leaving.
They bringing Judkins, showing he won the 5A state championship in Alabama with Pike Road. Haha.
So yeah, next year it'll be interesting. It's gonna be another young team.
1st and 10 for the Crimson Tide, down by 7. Got time.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think
What
to
was
be
that?
honest, Ja'Cory Brooks is one of the only guys I think he'll throw the football to like that sometimes. But yeah, it has been really we've seen this over the last couple weeks, but early on in Bryce Young's career, Heisman Trophy season, even early this season, we don't see a lot of those throws, but over the last couple weeks we've seen a lot of those. Basically, he throws it and we don't like who you're throwing it to.
It's kind of like you don't want to say is Bryce messing up?
It's kind of like got Kendrick
Or
Law.
the receiver. I think everybody messing up.
So it's a young guy we've seen a little bit, not a lot this season, but Kendrick Law, Louisiana native.
Kendrick Law out there. I think it's coordinators, coaching, players, everybody.
I think it's a mix of everything.
It's a mixture of everybody. The water boy, towel boy.
Yeah, they got some nice coats on the sideline. Saban and the coach have pulled out some nice coats. 3rd and 3, Bryce Young drops back. Gonna hit Kendrick Law. Law back-to-back plays, a Louisiana native.
Hey, Kendrick Law getting...
Score.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. Kendrick Law being able to get passes already.
Down, using himself as a safety valve right there. Bryce Young going to hand it off to Jace McClellan. Jahmyr Gibbs hasn't played this whole second half, I believe. Wonder what's going on with Gibbs.
Yeah.
I didn't see an injury. Do we see Gibbs go down with an injury? I'm pretty sure
so.
Gibbs didn't go down with an injury. And Gibbs, yeah, it's really interesting that Gibbs isn't on the field right now.
This man,
what?
This man look crazy.
2nd and 9. Alabama with the 5 wide receiver set.
It's pretty scary when you can't get a receiver open. Like you can't run or throw.
Oh, he twisted his ankle. Gibbs twisted his ankle. I think I missed that. But Ja'Cory Brooks coming up again with a reception.
Ja'Cory Brooks.
Yeah, to be honest, I missed Gibbs. I missed the Gibbs injury.
Yeah, Gibbs twisted his ankle.
Yeah, I missed that one.
So he's on the side.
So Rodell Williams on the run the football. Williams gets up to
nice run.
This
by
goes
Williams.
for about 7 to 8 yards.
And Williams got speed too.
Yeah, for sure. I think Williams is for sure a downhill runner. Guy who can get downhill. Give him an opportunity to get rolling.
Rodell Williams with the first down.
A lot of time Alabama doesn't do this. Let them roll. Let your running backs roll right now. Williams, 2 great runs back to back. Let them roll again. Keep letting them roll. I think Alabama goes away from the run game a lot now.
Because you said running backs need to
everybody got an opportunity to get into the rhythm.
Get the rhythm.
Yeah, every former NFL running backs, this is one of the biggest things they say. Yo, I gotta get a feel of the game. Let me get the ball a couple times.
I don't know, man. There's so many guys to play. Like Kendrick Law has been just sitting on the sideline. I still don't understand why Burton has been playing so much. But I know that he wants the guys who could possibly go to the draft to get playing time, get some money. But I mean, you gotta win the games too. But there's plenty of the other receivers that could have played. This season.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the Alabama's wide receivers because like you said, Jermaine Burton definitely hasn't lived up to the expectation I feel a lot of people had of him coming into the season. But I think the biggest thing is Alabama had, like we talked about, we look at the season stats. It's so many guys in his wide receiver rotation, and that just shows you that the fact that Alabama doesn't have a lot of trust on a lot of these guys. Jermaine Burton, Trayshawn Holden, Isaiah Bunn. Holden was listed as a starter in this game. He hasn't played today, has he?
I haven't seen.
I don't think he's played today.
That's Bryce Young roommate Holden.
I think so.
And I thought they had their chemistry on the field. They're roommates. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Larry he played a little bit this year.
A little bit, but he has not been. He's not in that rotation.
He ain't playing at all. Even Kendrick Law playing before him.
Yeah, I see Donosh has an interesting thought. I know a lot of people have thoughts about that. You guys can talk about it in the chat. What role do you guys feel NIL is having on Alabama's play this season? I give my opinion, but I like to hear some of y'all. Y'all think NIL is a problem in terms of guys playing and their motivation?
I would say I just think it's the like where Alabama is right now. Just the point of it's so big. When you come to Alabama, you just think about what Bama could do for you, and it's you're never ever trained to have to prove anything when you come to Bama nowadays. So there's no mentality of that. So your play style is completely different from any other opponent because they got that I'm trying to prove, I'm trying to win mentality. I think Bama has, these players have I'm supposed to win mentality, so it's different. I don't think NIL is really affecting it.
They get Cameron Latou. Latou's gonna fight for some yards. I think it's a flag. Yo,
Cameron Latou is.
Yeah, that's why I think he's so underrated. And I think he's underrated after the catch.
Ain't playing.
He has to catch the football first, but I think he's underrated after the catch.
Latou leaving too.
There's a good chance he's out there.
Possibly.
I don't know. Possibly. But yeah, my NIL deal. I'm not big on blaming NIL simply because the guys with the biggest NIL deals on Alabama are the guys who have played really good this season. Bryce Young and Phil Will Anderson has had his moments too. Of course, it's not his most productive year, but I don't feel he has been horrible all year. I'm not big on NIL because I think the king of NIL is the guy who has played outstanding still this season, given what he has had to play with.
You say you're not big on it as far as you don't.
Yeah, I'm not big on blaming it because Bryce Young literally is the king of NIL. Nobody has bigger NIL deals than him. He literally has commercials on TV.
Yeah, I don't think NIL is affecting it at all. Because really, NIL is not that deep. And a lot of guys don't have it.
Yeah, that's the big thing I was saying. Like, NIL is only at the top. Like, this is what we expected. For example, Jamil Burrows, the DJ Dales, the Self McLaughlin, they don't have NIL deals that's like life-changing or changing their financial status. It's only Bryce Young has that type of NIL deal.
Yeah, I don't think nobody else a millionaire on the team already.
That's one of the toughest runs I've seen Jason McClellan do.
Toughing it out for the first down.
We haven't seen Jason McClellan run with that type of toughness.
Yeah, I definitely haven't. Now keep running the ball.
We see Alabama running the ball this drive, huh?
Somebody said Tyler Harrow was in there.
Yeah, I didn't see him. But Jason McClellan fight.
Jace is being really tough today.
Jace is carrying these guys here. Like I said, this is the first time we've seen. But Tyler Harrow's on the sideline behind Gibbs. I'm not sure he was on the field, but I saw him on the sideline behind Gibbs just then.
Oh.
So on this drive, you got to keep running. You can't pass the ball till it's third down. You run. Oh, he's going to be mid-Ikior on the ground.
Jamil Ikior. Hopefully he's just a cramp or something. Appreciate y'all tuning in as always. TDA Watch Party.
Be sure that like button, subscribe button, subscribers. The notification bell.
And definitely hit the like button. Hit the like if you haven't already. Like I said, we have this super chat game up here. So we'll see what happens with Bama. Definitely appreciate it if y'all would participate. But thank you for your support.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who comes in for Ikior. I mean, I know you guys are saying two of those possible choices, Cohen and Tyler Booker, the freshman at IMG Academy. Both have played this season. I know Cohan started all last season, but seems to be moving in and out a lot this season.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see Tyler Booker. I think Tyler Booker has a good mindset about playing. From the interview he's done on I think the last interview we did with him with TDA was on Steven's show. Did a really cool interview with him.
Yeah. Booker was a nice pickup for the Crimson Tide for sure. One of their best offensive lineman pickups, and I think we're going to have to start criticizing this offensive line class. It was once deemed as the greatest offensive line class ever here. Next year, because next year those guys have to develop and show something this next season. Those Sammy Brockemeyer, James Brockemeyer, J.C. Latham, Terrence Ferguson, Jaden. I think Jaden Roberts was a part of that class as well. We deem that class as the best offensive line class ever, but it's time to revisit that. I know that's kind of why I always said, like, this is the best offensive line class on paper according to rankings and ratings, but you never really know that until they play. J.C. Latham is the only guy that has emerged.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to look back at that class and have to ask the question, were they really the best offensive line class to come out of high school at that time? A 2nd and 4 for the Crimson Tide.
And shout out to Donald Scherer. I think I said it right. For the $4. Appreciate it.
Kobe Prentice.
Appreciate the support. Kobe Prentice with the catch. Appreciate all y'all support for sure. All super chats greatly appreciated. All of y'all chats.
Okay, 1st and goal for the Crimson Tide.
Appreciate it.
They're going to run it with McClellan. Get like 2 or 3 yards. Ekiyor is back in the game already. I'm not sure what that was.
Yeah, it kind of looked like a possible cramp when he was on the ground.
Yeah,
I guess
he's already back in the game.
So Ekiyor's all right.
2nd and goal. Gonna drop back. Bryce Young's on the pass, in trouble. Gonna float out the back of the end zone, throw it away. Yo.
People in the audience wilding out.
Yeah, I thought he had Alabama had an opportunity to run it again there.
Did he try to get the call?
No. Now I think Alabama has to pass the football. I thought they had an opportunity to run it that last play. A 3rd and goal. Looks as if Alabama does have a touchdown here. Bryce drops back. Got time. He's going to throw it. Ja'Cory Brooks again.
Ja'Cory Brooks with the touchdown. Touchdown, Alabama.
That's why I think Brooks and Young do have some confidence in one another in the chemistry. It seems like the only guy Bryce Young takes a chance with, and it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Brooks.
Touchdown,
I think Brooks has some. In my opinion, I think Brooks is technically Alabama's #1 wide receiver, although he hasn't really separated and cemented himself in that slot. But there's nobody literally there to threaten him in that spot. But I think Brooks has always shown potential to me to be wide receiver 1. But he has some things he has to work on. He has to be consistently good, especially to be Alabama's #1 wide receiver based on what has happened over the last couple of years with the lineage of receivers that they have had.
Yeah, it looks like he's a wide receiver #1 by default.
Yeah.
Because he has the most yards as a wide receiver, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, he leads Alabama,
Yeah.
and he leads Alabama in receiving yards. So yeah, I think like I said, I think Ja'Cory Brooks has an opportunity and the potential to be Alabama's wide receiver 1. He's just inconsistent. He has to be consistent. You have to be good to be Alabama's #1 wide receiver. just based on what Alabama has had. Those great wide receivers. It's another level. To be wide receiver number one in Alabama, you have to be on another level. You have to be a projected first round draft pick.
Yeah.
Of course, Brooks is only a sophomore. He has had his moments. Just has to continue to get better. Has to continue to develop.
And also, if you're participating in our super chat game, they got a touchdown. You got $5 for the touchdown. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, this is also we was talking about. This is one of the year's first seasons in a long time that Bama won't have a 1,000-yard wide receiver. I don't see it happening. I don't think Brooks can get that. And well,
I'm not sure. What is, I'm not.
I think he has.
I mean, I'm not sure what his stats are on the season. I don't think he can get there. No, I don't think he can get there.
I thought it was like 400 something.
Yeah, I think he's like at 4 or 5. And I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure where he's at today, but he has to have a monster couple of games.
Yeah, 473 total.
And I'm pretty sure.
473 passing yards for Ja'Cory Brooks.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure those stats right there are not included.
Yeah, it's 35 yards today.
Yeah, 34. So he's still at 400.
So 2 more games left.
He got to double. He got to
200 yards.
He got to do what he did
per game.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know. Appreciate D-Fin for that $5 for the touchdown. Participate in our super chat game.
35
Appreciate
yards on the game today, receiving yards. He has 400 plus on the season.
Appreciate D-Fin. Yeah, look, I'm not sure that Bama will have a 1,000-yard receiver. I think the last time that happened was 2018?
2017.
2017 is the last time.
Holding on, Ole Miss gonna take them back.
Unless you want to count Gibbs as a receiver, might as well.
yeah, he's staying at top. Those top guys.
I think he got the most receptions. McClellan has 10 carries for 42 yards.
First and 11, Ole Miss hand out to Juckins. He's going to be stopped in the backfield by Jamil Burrows. A rare time we've seen an interior Alabama defensive lineman make a play. But great play by Burrows. Second and 12. Jackson Dart drops back. Ooh. Great tackle by Kool-Aid McKinstry. Now, I forgot McKinstry was playing today. No one has thrown his way. A good tackle by Kool-Aid.
Marshawn look cold. It's tied up. This game going by pretty quick.
Yeah, he didn't. Did he have it in? I wondered he had his mouthpiece in. Yeah, I think Lane Kiffin's gonna take it to the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter. It's fourth quarter. It's tied up 24-24. It was 17-17 at one point. So it's been a very, very close or tied game after Bama was able to score before halftime. Before that, it was 7-17. But 24 up.
Yeah, Alabama is definitely.
This is anybody's game.
Yeah.
We got to see what happens in this fourth quarter. Get your popcorn ready. Like Emerford Jones said. Bama has to finish this game out. They want to win this one. It's I don't know the motivation it's supposed to be just you're supposed to win every game, but Bama does not have a real like motivation to win the game, reasoning to win the game, but you're winning because you're supposed to at this point. This Affleck commercial's crazy. Saban doing. I wonder where they shoot these at.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, it's not far.
Yeah.
Mississippi, Alabama. If it's. But yeah, Saban is shooting. Saban does a lot of stuff. I heard some of the former players on a post game show saying Saban he has a lot of other stuff he's doing besides football.
Yeah, he's definitely continuing to venture more into the business world as expected. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's a part of a hotel, part of the, I don't know if it's a ownership group or what, or if he just flat out owns it, but a hotel downtown, a restaurant downtown too. I know he's invested in both of those. So yeah, he's a businessman for sure. Yeah, he has a lot going on.
He got his own show. Hey Coach. We got was that Ford sponsorship?
Yeah.
Affleck.
Car dealerships. To be honest, I think
I heard her.
Yeah, I think the news always doesn't do the best job of doing those type of pieces. It's like it's similar like a documentary, but it's still like news, so it looks it doesn't look as appealing as a documentary on the same situation would. Like documentaries can like darken the light. News really can't really darken light, I feel.
Yeah. Yeah, I never seen news do nothing like that.
Yeah, they do it. It's always weird because the news is always the vibe never goes with the topic.
I'm talking about this commercial. I think those local spots, everyone gets different commercials like this spot.
Yeah.
We're getting a local commercial, y'all getting something else, but we was talking about a news documentary thing. Thank y'all for tuning in. TDA watch party. I haven't seen Pepsi in a long time. You know they got Pepsi, they got diet drinks, then they got zero sugar, and it's the same thing. It's just the zero supposed to look cooler. Like if you drink a Coke Zero versus a Diet Coke. And Coke Zero tastes a little different, but I think it's because of marketing. Like, give me the Coke Z. Like, you can sound cool. Instead of like, let me get a Diet Coke. Can I get a Coke Z with that? A Pep Z. Give me the Pep Z. Pepsi Zero. Yeah, the Pep Z. Back on the field.
3rd and 11 for the Crimson Tide, trying to stop the Ole Miss Rebels. Jackson Dart drops back in trouble.
Dart juking people.
And Byron Young is going to get to him.
He did the arrow. I didn't show the arrow.
I think I feel like that was great coverage.
Yeah.
Yeah, CBS seems to be lost on Jameer Gibbs too. I know I got lost on the ankle thing too. I know no one talked about it. CBS is finally bringing up that he wasn't in the game.
Yeah, I wonder if he can he run?
Yeah, I'm not
stand up on the side.
I'm not sure exactly what's going on. Oh, Gibbs is healthy.
They said he's healthy and available, Jahmyr Gibbs. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I saw him. Like I didn't see the ankle situation, so I felt like I kind of missed it.
Maybe they letting the other two backs get working.
I was like, where is he? Okay, Jace McClellan is in the game, I think, for the Crimson Tide at running back. Okay, Rashawn drop back. He got time. He's safety valve to Burden. Burden got a little bit of room. Burden fighting for extra yards. Burden shaking out some guys. Burden showing some toughness.
Jermaine Burton.
Second and 1. Crimson Tide may run it here. Get Jace McClellan. McClellan got some space.
McClellan with a good run. Just keep running the ball.
About 10 yards on that play.
Running
First down for the
man.
Crimson Tide.
Jace has had good success tonight on the runs. He's showing more power, dragging people.
Yeah. Jace is definitely running with more intensity. I think we've seen him run with this intensity in a long time. Get Jace McClellan. McClellan running tough again. You see those running backs in a groove now.
Yeah.
Bill O'Brien actually gave them opportunity to get into a groove. Gave the offensive linemen to get into a groove. It's about them too. They need to get into a groove. They gotta be physical to feel how it feels to fire off on a guy continuously. So that I think that's all playing a role into. I think these guys are in a groove now. He's got 12 carries. There's been games this season where Gibbs has ended the game with 10 to 12 carries.
Yeah. He definitely has his rhythm on.
Whoa,
Jace McClellan.
Tyler Steen. Did you see that Tyler Steen block?
He pancaked him.
Whoa. Yo.
I got to see it again.
What did Tyler Steen just do? Was that Steen? Did he like? Oh, nah. What? Oh, that was the Amir Ikior. Steen and Ikior. See, look at Ikior. That was Steen had the backside block, but Ikior had the lead block.
Now they're running the ball like
we've been preaching all year.
Yeah. This is one of the first times I've seen Bama run the ball this much this season. In consecutively like this. This is Bama football. Run the ball.
Yeah, I think a lot of people this feel like old school Alabama, and it's still the run game still can work. You just feel like they didn't give these running backs an opportunity to get into a groove a lot this season. People saying it's a fake injury. I don't know if it's a fake injury or not. I can't say. I guess it's a fake injury, but
it's before the play. So how you get hurt?
Nah.
Man, come on.
Come on,
how you gonna fall out?
I can't get away with that one now. I thought maybe he could have did something. But I was about to say when he was down, like, he did the most generic fake thing that most people would do. Yeah. Like if you fake a, it'll be this.
Come on, man.
It. And he moving it.
Right. You ain't about to fall out from no cramp before the play.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
If you got a cramp, you gonna probably go through with the play. You gonna be limping a little bit, but you're not gonna fall out and stop the game.
I think to his defense, I'm pretty sure Ole Miss would like him to whether he fake an injury or if he injured to better get on the ground to like stop the momentum and also just so he's not injured during the play.
When they set that up.
Yeah, cramps can't sneak up. Cramps are one of those things like you can't really like. It looked fake from like him just looking at the sideline. He seemed okay until he realized that he probably won't be able to get off in time.
Trying to ice Bama, man. Ice him. Gotta get some water. Appreciate y'all tuning in though. TDA watch party, we still in here. Got 14 minutes left in the fourth quarter. It's tied up. Anybody's ball game here. Bama is close to the end zone. Just had a freak injury. You think it hurt for real? He on the side getting massage.
Yeah, it could be hurt. It could be injured. It's a chance he could be injured. It just looked a little suspect. Second and goal. City Crimson Tide gonna stick to the run game. The running game has been a huge part of this drive here. See how long stick with the run game again. They're gonna pass it. Bryce Young drop back. He's gonna hit Jermaine Burton.
Whoa. I don't know where he was. Yeah, I got to see this.
He was open for.
Was that on Bryce?
I don't know if it was. I think Bryce put it where he can. I think if he throwed it like ahead, it would have been picked off.
Yeah, I don't know. Third and goal. Timeout, Bama.
Yeah. Timeout.
Timeout.
I'm gonna get an opportunity to reevaluate some things.
Yeah, I'm not sure. People are asking why they didn't run, or why they wasn't going to run. Guess we're about to talk it over now. Oh yeah, by the way, where are y'all from? Let's get a location check up in the chat. Shout your city out. I see a lot of y'all names all the time in our watch parties. Appreciate y'all tuning in every week. But where y'all from though? Got Atlanta up in here. Dalton. Atlanta. So I know everyone's not from Alabama. Pascagoula, Mississippi. Is that close to where Bama's playing right now? We got Athens, Alabama, the 256, Buffalo, New York. Another New Yorkian. We got Bill from New York. Jan Sports is out of New York, Buffalo. Port St. Lucie, Florida. Got Florida up in here. Las Vegas is up in here. We got Ozark, Alabama. Hoover. All right, Hoover. Jackson, Mississippi. Houston, Texas. Decatur, Montgomery, Pell City, Birmingham. Dallas, Texas. From Bama. Butler, Alabama. Butler on the east or west or north? I think it's on the east. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Butler, I'm not 100%.
North Bergen, New Jersey. We got 205 in here. Birmingham in here. Sully. Carroll High. Oxford. Prattville. Mobile. Shout out to Waylon, the godfather of the SEC, with the 99-cent donation. Appreciate you, Waylon. Appreciate your support. Appreciate all y'all super chats and support, most definitely. We got Ackworth, Georgia in here. Madison / Huntsville, Alabama.
Third and goal for the Crimson Tide.
And Memphis in here, man. What's up, man? Chesapeake, Virginia. Originally from Anniston in here. Conover, North Carolina. Greenbow. Alexandria, Louisiana. That's what's up.
Third
got
and
people
goal.
from everywhere
Bryce
in here.
Young drops back.
Bryce, I ain't catch it. Bryce Young tried to hit
Cameron
Latu in the end zone.
Was it ripped out?
Yeah, that is a nice jacket Saban got though.
Yeah, it was nice.
Was that coverage or just a drop?
Drop
pass.
There was no drop pass. 6 hit it.
I mean, Latu has been consistent all night. I would have trusted him with that too. He just dropped that one, unfortunately. He's had good hands.
I thought the guy
game.
hit it. Did the guy hit it or did Cameron Latu drop it?
I don't think so. But we got Will Riker with the field goal.
Hey, yeah, it is kind of funny. Yeah, Alabama ran the football all the way down the field. Their drive stars out thanks to 2 back-to-back pass attempts.
Yeah. That's a field goal, $2.50 for all y'all supporting this super chat game we got here. 27-24. Bama is up. Bama trying to keep this lead. Y'all are saying that they should have ran the ball there. That's what people been talking about, abandoning the run game. I don't know if they're gonna keep running like they have now. But O'Brien, whoever, Saban said he can veto calls. So Saban and O'Brien has been known to abandon the run game. Saban said he can change the play if you want. So he said it's his fault. He said it's on him. He said everything comes down to him.
Yeah. Tuss, man, who gonna be Alabama quarterback next year? I'm not sure. I'm not sure who to lean towards. So we thought
I'm gonna be the quarterback.
Yeah, we always thought coming into the season that Jalen Miro, if he had a great season, that it would be his job to lose. But not a great season, but great moments. And I thought the Arkansas game, he did have some moments. In the game he started, Texas A&M, we thought that was an opportunity for him to say, yo, this is going to be my spot next year for sure. Don't even doubt it. It's my spot to lose. But now, I don't know. I wouldn't say he locked it up for sure. I think Alabama will have a quarterback competition this spring.
Yeah, I ain't going to lie. I kind of want Ty Simpson to step up and take the job.
I
just don't trust Jalen.
Yeah. Ty Simpson was a great quarterback coming out of high school, of course. Not really the fastest quarterback. He can make some plays with his feet, though. I think that's an underrated part of his game.
Yeah.
Quarterback,
he got some feet on him. But he's definitely a mobile quarterback. He ran all his high school career because he had no offensive line.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a battle. I think Jalen Miro has an opportunity to still be a good quarterback because, like we said, watching him, if he gets things figured out as a quarterback, he's gonna be he's gonna be a really good athletic quarterback.
Yeah,
with the type of speed that he has and how dangerous he can be. But I also think he needs a coordinator who's gonna be friendly to him. He needs a coordinator who's gonna work to his strengths, and it's possible. We've seen it. I think that's the thing that NFL struggles with a lot. A lot of NFL teams draft a guy, but they don't want to transform and change their system to fit the guy. Eagles are a perfect example. What the Eagles have built for Jalen Hurts is crazy. And it's simple stuff. Just use what Jalen Hurts can do well, and use it to your strength. Use it as your offense. So I think if Jalen Miro is the quarterback, if Bill O'Brien is still there, which we can't be sure about that, but whoever is Alabama's coordinator next year will have to. If Jalen Miro is going to be the guy, hopefully they'll draw some things. But Brian Branch, Shop Jenkins
on the hunt, nice tackle there. And Saban did say they changed some things to cater to Bryce with this offense.
Yeah,
he said they changed some things they used to do.
Brian Branch's mouthpiece is still in his helmet. But Jenkins gonna run it here. He's gonna be tackled by DJ Dale. But for sure they've changed some things to fit. But Bryce Young can do comfortably. They said they did some things for Jalen Miro in the Texas A&M matchup.
Well, this is not comfortable for him, so that's the weird part. Probably need to change it back.
Okay, so 3rd and 11 for the Ole Miss Rebels. Jackson Dart drops back. A step in the pocket. He's going to get met by Byron Young.
Jackson Dart too slow.
Young has made some stops here late in games. I know I've been critical of this interior defensive line group, but Young has made some plays here and there. Yeah. This is one of the best plays I've seen him make, though. Fight off the blocks. He actually fought off a block.
And Saban has said Byron Young is one of those unsung heroes that doesn't get talked about much.
Yeah, he has. Like, I know Pat, our breaking news reporter, has always been high on Byron Young.
Yeah,
I thought coming into the season he had the potential to have a better year, but that was a great play right there. We haven't seen a lot out of him, but we've seen flashes of him doing those type of things.
Saban has bragged on him. He said he's a great player, makes great decisions, is very impactful in the games.
Yeah, so Alabama
he's one of those. He called him an unsung hero.
Alabama has good field position again coming as they come out this commercial break. See what they do. Will they run the ball, try to waste some clock, and get into the end zone there? So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, this is a pretty lame game. It just feel lame. I don't know.
Yeah.
But probably because LSU won.
Yeah, the stipulation
got knocked out.
Yeah, I said watching when we were watching the Arkansas game that if Arkansas loses this game, LSU wins and puts them in the driver's seat for the SEC West officially, some of the juice could be gone out of this matchup.
Yeah. Bama still has to win the game though. We got 9 minutes and 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. The game went by really quick. It got to the fourth quarter pretty quick to me. I don't know about y'all, but I think it's about normal time, but it just felt quick. I don't know. Well, the game started late, so it got here kind of early.
Yeah. The game started definitely later than 2:30. We haven't really seen a lot of 11 a.m. kickoffs on CBS. Really interesting.
Yeah, the next Austin P. Well, speaking of 11 a.m. games,
Austin P 11.
Austin P is at 11 a.m.
Yeah, I kind of like 11 a.m. games sometimes. Get them out the way.
Yeah, that's the only thing good about them. You just get them out the way.
Yeah, then you can have a little bit of your day.
Yeah, Austin P. At 11 a.m. Yeah, people. Everybody's skipping over Austin P. You can't forget it's on the schedule. It just goes from Ole Miss to Auburn. But Bama's next game is Austin P.
Yeah, I think that's the game where you're going to see a lot more young guys again. You're going to see a lot of young guys in that game, I would expect.
And we need to see Milroe. He needs
we'll see Milroe.
He needs reps.
Milroe get some more reps for sure, I think.
I'll let Milroe play the whole game. Maybe Bryce can get a little more draft stock, but
Bryce Young
I don't know if he need more, but it's Bryce Young. Let Milroe play a little more. The hand warmer fell off. Bryce is taken down.
I think they need to get rid of those hand warmers. Those are not secure.
Yeah, they're not secure.
But why he didn't come out running the ball? Why don't you come out running the football now?
Yeah.
Bryce Young. How didn't Bryce Young see that either? Bryce Young didn't see that guy blitzing. Bad personnel read by Bryce Young, which we haven't seen. He's so usually really good at determining what is going on. I don't think he saw that guy blitzing.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Saban brad on him being able to know the blitz and change stuff up. I guess he didn't see that one. Pass to Brooks. Bryce Young made something happen. See, like you said, I think Ja'Cory Brooks is one of the only guys really trying to get open after the route didn't work.
Yeah, I think Ja'Cory Brooks also has been a best receiver for Alabama this season, which is not saying much though because
it's not saying much.
Illegal touching of Ja'Cory Brooks.
Illegal touching.
Yeah, he stepped out of bounds and came back in.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't see. What a bad angle.
Yeah, this dude is in the way of the angle.
Whoa, that was close. Whoa, that was close. At 3rd and 16. Crimson Tide.
Jahmyr Gibbs has had success in the run game. They're not running him
Yeah, Gibbs is not in the
for
game.
some reason.
Yeah, we're unsure.
I mean, not Jahmyr Gibbs. I mean, Jace McClellan.
Yeah, they're not running the ball at all. 5 wide receiver set, 3rd and 16. Bryce Young got time. He's gonna rip it. Ball batted down the line of scrimmage.
You know you have trouble throwing it.
Yeah, I think this has been my biggest criticism of Bill O'Brien, the abandoning of the run game.
Hey, it's saving too.
Yeah. Well, Alabama.
He's sitting there like, all right, been saying we need to run the ball.
You're right.
Why not?
Yeah, that's what he's been saying last week. That's what he's been saying over the last week.
Yeah.
He's taking full responsibility. He gets to veto every play call. So I guess it's Bill. Well, I'm not sure what Bill O'Brien and Nick Saban are doing in terms of abandoning the run game.
Yeah, man, he can just all of these times. Why isn't Saban saying, "Wait, we need to run the ball, do a run play"? That's what he does as head coach.
Yeah, run it. Like, let's get our run game established. We've running it good. Let's run the football. Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
But he's not saying it. So can we? I mean, is Saban to blame too?
Yeah, he said he can veto everything. He obviously.
Well, he said he was.
He obviously agrees with this play calling.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. Wide open.
Mingo. And Ole Miss is gonna run it.
Ole Miss
I feel like Ole Miss has basically used that pitch all game. Like, every play involves that pitch. And it's part of Lane Kiffin setting it up, giving them the pitch, fake the pitch, let Jackson Dart run it, fake the pitch and pass it. Just part of the plays that they run. Byron Young gets pressure on Jackson Dart again. Byron Young coming up with some plays here.
That was a nice little play right there.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's communication with Alabama. You gotta have great communication to stop this defense, stop this offense. 2nd and 10. Jackson Dart drops back. Hit it to Juckins. Juckins underneath, got space. He gonna pick up the first down. No, he's not. Deontay Lawson is gonna stop him short.
Yeah, I think that I don't know for sure, but I think Bama's defensive line, they just wrap up and just stay there too much. They don't try to get over.
They don't have a lot of fight in them. Juckins got a hole, hit the hole with good speed. He hits the hole with a lot of speed when he sees an opening. But it's gonna be a first down.
And it's the point of them dummies when they look over, like, and then they push them off because you got to get around them, get to the quarterback.
Jackson Dart hits it to Quinshawn Juckins, gonna take down by Deontay Lawson. Lawson made a couple of nice tackles in open space.
If you grab their feet, they can't run.
Yeah.
Safe tackle there. If you catch their foot to begin with.
Second and 8. Jackson Dart gets it, drops back. He's gonna aim it towards Terry Arnold, but I feel like that ball was
incomplete.
Bounced before he got to him. Incomplete. A 3rd and 8 for the Ole Miss Rebels. Third and 8 for the Ole Miss Rebels.
Huntsville says, where are our middle linebackers, man? Oh no.
3rd and 8. Jackson Dart drops back.
Whoa, Byron Young.
DJ Dale.
Like Byron Young.
That Byron Young. Who was it? But Alabama's interior guys
or was it
playing
Will?
A little bit more fight. Yeah, he acted like his hands.
Because Will,
Yeah, I wonder if it was Will Anderson. Byron Young.
Oh, Byron Young.
Byron Young. Yeah, they both hit it. Oh, he going for a 4th and 8. Going for it. He got time. He's going to get stopped.
Taking down my Dallas Turner.
Dallas Turner. Nice hit.
Stopped.
Nice hit by Dallas Turner. Making the tackle. He made the tackle. Brought his pads. Technique. No arm tackling. Bring your pads, man. Make contact first. Tackle. Then route. Bring your pads. Get up. Man, whoa. Yo, look at the end of that play.
Dang. Why he do that?
Yo, hold up. Yo, he lucky he didn't get a flag, man.
Like, hey, man, did you see that?
Yeah, I'll run it.
That was definitely a personal foul, but don't be doing that, man.
Yeah, that was uncalled for. But I think Alabama needs to run the football here. Let's see if they get back to running. Okay, they get back to running it 2 to 3 yards. That's a nice way to start it.
Moon Rockers is now they're gonna go to the run, right?
Hey, Jace McClellan. Gonna run it again with McClellan. Okay, now you can pass it. Okay, now you pass it. Now we understand it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jace McClellan is down.
Like Jace got banged up there. Got Gibbs and looks like Jace McClellan got banged up there.
Okay, 3rd and 6 for the Crimson Tide. Bryce Young
running for the touchdown. It's a flag.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's it could be a holding call. It's gonna be a holding call. Is it a holding call?
Oops.
I think it's a holding call. It has to be a holding call if it's in the secondary and he's running it. Obviously, you know what?
Yeah,
unless it's defensive holding or something, it has to be some type of holding call, I would think. Yeah, I think it's on Alabama if I had to make a guess based on the flag, what the flag is. No foul. Okay, Alabama, no foul.
Why you throw the flag then?
Yeah, what he thought he saw. Oh, it was going to be defensive holding. I guess it would have been defensive holding if Bryce Young threw the football and there was a catch of football. They pointing at each other.
Ball start. Let's see who gets it. Or offsides, my bad.
Offsides on Ole Miss.
Gave Bama some more yards.
First and 5 for the Crimson Tide.
Even the announcer said
gonna run it.
You need to run the ball.
That's funny. It said Cameron Latou has negative 30 yards. So David Irish pointed it out.
Oh dang! I ain't even noticed that. Yeah, I guess he's caught like shorter passes.
No, I think that's a mistake. That's a mistake for sure.
They probably didn't update it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
They saying it.
That's updated.
Yeah,
How you
it's
get
a
negative
mistake.
30?
It's a mistake on their side.
He got 1 touchdown or 2?
2?
He got 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, pretty
Nah.
sure. He has a touchdown.
Yeah, he got 1.
He's one.
And negative 30 yards.
Okay, 1st and 10 for the Crimson Tide. We haven't seen a lot like this game right here. Jason Cullen has 18 rushing attempts. Like, these guys haven't had a lot of rushing attempts in games. I'll give it to Jermaine
Quick pass
Burton.
to Jermaine Burton.
Burton is having a lot more success this game than previous games, and this game isn't a great game, but it just shows you the level of production that he has had this season.
Yeah, Burton kind of weird.
Yeah,
Hey, like I said, he remind me of Slade Bolden, like a Slade Bolden type role.
Yeah,
he was supposed to be like a number 1 guy, I was assuming.
Yeah,
but Slade was better, but he remind me of like a Slade Bolden type of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and for terms of his production, he's definitely been a Slade Bolt. I think Slade had. To me, I think Slade,
Slade
on this team, Slade probably would have been top receivers. Our receptionist, not reception.
Our TV messing
our,
up.
TV is going up.
With 2 minutes left, we do have the post game show right after the live as usual. Post game show with Mike McCoy. You can hear former Bama players talk about the game, react to the game, what happened. You can also call in. So make sure you tune into the TDA post game show right after this live. I will be posting the link in this chat so you all can transfer right over there from here and get into the post game show. Talk about the game. You can call in, hear people's thoughts, hear former Alabama players talk about the game. Mike McCoy will be on the show. Maybe Bo Scarborough, maybe some others. So we have to tune in to see. Yeah, Slade was better.
Yeah,
I just mean he just remind me of a Slade Bolden type of receiver. Like, you know, he's that other receiver you go to.
Yeah, but
he's not like a main.
Yeah, but he's supposed to be the number 1.
Yeah, he was supposed to be. And you know, Slade wasn't as fast as the other ones.
Yeah.
I don't think Jermaine Burton's that fast.
Yeah, but 3rd and 7. See what the Crimson Tide can do on this drive here. Third and 7. Bryce Young drops back. Got time. Got pressured. He's gonna throw it. Gonna be a.
Woo. Bryce, I think this is Bryce's worst game.
No, I think
this season
game was worse.
Last game was worse.
Last game was worse. LSU game was worse. He's throwing touchdowns this game.
Oh yeah, you're right. They ain't score a touchdown until the 4th quarter last game.
Yeah, but it's about that same inconsistency that we've seen, you know. Whether it's him or whether it's other guys, but he's getting pressured.
He did get pressured.
These last couple games have been some of his worst performances. But this game has been better than last game.
Is that not roughing the pass?
Yeah, they call roughing the pass a lot. Not even roughing the passer. What was that play?
Will Riker.
What was that call?
Field goal.
I'm gonna go 30-24. Will Riker talking that talk, but what was that call that Quinn Ewers got when he got hurt, but Dallas Turner like forced him in the ground? It was a call. It was a flag on that. Unnecessary roughness, I think.
Yeah.
I think that was in that. That was in that.
That was the same thing.
Yeah, I think that was the same thing pretty much.
It's just Dallas Turner laying on top of him.
Yeah.
Maybe that was worse. Plus, he got injured. So I don't know if that was if that made it worse, but yeah, that was the same exact thing that just happened. But Will Riker with the field goal is now 30-24. Bama needs all the points they can get on this scoreboard, get that lead up. There's only 2 minutes left.
And Alabama back where we thought they were going to be. What we thought this game could, what the position they've been in a lot of times. Well, everybody said this game could come out to a score. I think everybody who came with a prediction pretty much said that. My prediction at the beginning of this game was 42-45. a field goal win it. I think everybody, even Steven had a prediction, and our other reporter Pat had a prediction as well. Both predictions was 1-score games.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people expected this to be a 1-score game, or whether it goes either way.
I think some of the previous games worked out like that. Like it didn't look like the prediction was gonna be what you thought, but it ended up that way.
Yeah.
It ended up close to it somehow.
Yeah, that's the thing too about this dynasty talk. We got this important drive for the Crimson Tide, of course, but about the dynasty is over and all of that. Alabama has only lost by drives, points, plays. It's been one play has beaten Alabama in both of their losses. So the Crimson, and this could be one of those times. That's why they have to be careful. Make sure it's not 3 losses by one play, which would be very unfortunate by them. But of course, the media and the narrative that will be painted would be Alabama is falling off because they lost 3 games. Not that they lost 3 games.
Yeah, it don't matter how they lost.
Yeah, so
because they're supposed to.
Judkins get the football. They get first down and more. Ooh. Judkins is in open space. He's gonna get out of bounds. A great run by Quinshon Judkins. Of course, Ole Miss
got through.
Ole Miss has to score a touchdown here. A field goal doesn't help, but that was a great run, and he got out of bounds. What a move! What a movie! What happened to the guy? Who was that? But Judkins, 24 rushes, 121 yards, 2 touchdowns. Get the Judkins out of the backfield. Judkins in space again.
He got those juke moves.
Yo, he just froze one guy. They're gonna go back to that play. One guy earlier in that play froze.
I didn't show it.
But 2nd and 7, Judkins get the football again. Judkins got space again. He's open in the open space, still rumbling. Ooh. Somebody mouthpiece got popped off. Judkins downhill running the football down Alabama's throat.
Hey, Judkins doing his thing.
Yo, nice patience. This kid he's playing well beyond his age.
Like I said, it looks like there's always some kind of hole, some kind of place for them to run.
Yeah, Alabama's run defense hasn't been great. Steven pointed it out heading into this game.
Yeah, if Ole Miss scores and get that extra point, it's 31-30.
Both of Alabama linebackers got blocked out the play. No fight off the block, no taking on the block. Yeah, those linebackers definitely were exposed that last play.
Mitch said 3 more plays.
Ole Miss is driving, 2nd and 10. Drop back Jackson Dart. Got time. Byron Young with another critical
Byron Young
tackle.
With a good stop. Yeah, Dart too slow. If he was a little faster.
Yeah, a little bit more quicker.
Well, Lawson would have got him. Lawson was ready. That was good defense right there. Good
timeout. I think Ole Miss called a timeout. 3rd and 10.
It's crazy with these past few games. You basically have to wait until the end of the game to see what's gonna happen. Usually Bama's like whooping people and you already know basically the outcome of the game.
Yeah,
just like last game, literally lost by 2 points by one play. 2 points, a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, I think you think they're gonna. If I know Alabama fans want Ole Miss to win this, but did they change the time on the clock? Did they put more time on the clock?
No.
I wasn't paying attention. Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. But do you think Ole Miss fans
Mike became a member?
Ole Miss fans storming the field.
Shout out, Faye Spear. Shout out to the memberships. What'd you say?
Will Ole Miss fans storm the field?
I don't think so. Randy Harris renewing that membership. Appreciate Randy Harris.
3rd and 10 here for the Ole Miss.
I don't think they'll storm the field. You can tell
Jackson
by the
drops
energy.
back. Byron Young with another sack.
Hey, Byron Young get paid.
Coming up big. Byron Young
by the man.
was his biggest games. Remember, he was the one that said they got to play for the Alabama script they on the front of their jerseys and name on their back.
He got that mentality.
I think he's playing with something to prove. Of course, still has a lot to play for. He wants to go on to the next level. He actually had that guy moving backwards.
Had that technique.
Great, and he's fighting off blocks.
They do those
honest,
drills.
We haven't seen them fight off blocks like this a lot of times.
Yeah. That's what we was saying.
They have a guy who's fighting off blocks.
Yeah, that's what we were saying we want. They need interior guys to do that. Try to get off of them and get to the quarterback. All of them need to do that. All of them need to play like Byron Young right now.
Yeah. 4th and 16 for the Crimson Tide.
Especially if you want to keep this lead. It's 53 seconds left.
Like it's already a turnover on downs here. I think we're behind. I think it already happened. I think Alabama got the stop, and I think the Crimson Tide are going to pick up a win here over the Ole Miss Rebels. It's in the play Jackson Martin Jordan. Gonna be a turnover on down. Great coverage by Brian Branch. This game, Alabama wins, continues to fight. Nick Saban celebrating. Great win for the Crimson Tide, of course. Had to fight for themselves in this game. Wasn't a game with huge significance as far as the future, but coming out and fight, showing some pride in that script Byron Young talked about at the beginning of the week.
Luckily, no pass interference, clean coverage by Branch.
Nice way to keep fighting by the Crimson Tide.
He threw the menu.
He threw the play.
Nick Saban celebrating.
Yeah, Bama won it.
You don't really see Nick Saban react like that.
This was a big one. This was a big one for Alabama.
I think he wanted this for them.
Yeah, it's about them. Like I said, this rest of the season is about them internally looking at themselves, looking at this program. What do we want to do in the future?
Yeah.
What are we going to be? He has to look at that with the coaching staff. He has to look at that. The players have to look at that for the rest of the season. Those young guys have to look at that and look at things. But this is a big win for the Crimson Tide for all that they've battled through trying to get back on track.
Crimson Tide coming out with the win 30-24. Like I said, we got the post-game show coming up. When we get on, I will drop the link in here so you can go ahead and transfer over to that call-in show. We'll be recapping the game with Justin Riley and former Alabama wide receiver Mike McCoy. Possibly some more former Bama players as well. So we'll work on getting that link now. But Bama coming out with the win. Josh Maxson.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately for Alabama with that win, LSU does clinch the SEC West, but this was a good win for the Crimson Tide for sure, playing spoiler to the Ole Miss Rebels, showing some fight to possibly be in a New Year's Six Bowl. So I really like the fight that I've seen out of Crimson Tide. I think that's the biggest thing, the defense, continuing to fight. That was big for Alabama.
Yeah, for sure. Nick Saban's talking.
You can see it. With the black.
You see the guy in the black hat? He works with TDA. That said, works with Touchdown Alabama out there. We got Eli out there on the field as well. Stephen M. Smith is out there, of course, in the press box.
Yeah, but that would do it for this watch party, like John said, post game show live with Justin Riley.
Yeah, post game show is starting soon. Waiting until they get on, and I'm gonna drop the link for y'all. And the post game show is live, so let me get this link. If y'all see the link, this show already, y'all go ahead and transfer. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Dropping the link now. Post game show is live now. There's the link. As always, appreciate y'all tuning in to the TDA Watch Party. Go ahead and transfer over to the post game show with Mike McCoy, Justin Riley. You can call in, give your thoughts, talk about the game. Still a lot to discuss here. Bama coming out with the win 30-24. So go ahead and transfer over there. And post the link a few more times here. Thank y'all for hanging with us. This is the post-game show link. Make sure y'all head over there right now. Go ahead and click the link. I see y'all talking about the game still. Go talk about it over there. Same people gonna be over there. Go ahead and hit the link. We're about to end this live soon. Like I said, thank y'all for tuning in. Post-game show is live. We're about to end this live. We're about to record this press conference for y'all. Get that up on the channel. Nick Saban and the players will be speaking about the game. Like I said, I think Nick Saban really wanted this win, especially for the players. Nick Saban really cares about the players. This is all about players for him. He loves his team. He loves the players. He does this for the players. Everything he does and says is for the players. So make sure y'all go click that link to the watch party. We're going to go ahead and end this live. I'm going to keep the live up for a second so you all can get the link, transfer over to the post-game show, not the watch party. Post-game show live right now. They're discussing the reaction to the game currently right now. So go ahead and head over there. As always, appreciate y'all. John Ivory, video producer here at Touchdown Alabama. Justin Smith, scouting and recruiting analyst. Thank y'all for tuning in. And we got JD Long with the super chat, $9.99. Appreciate JD Long for the support. Thank you for tuning in, JD Long. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the super chat. Always appreciate it. And thank y'all. Click that link. And we are out.